Experience.
And now we're pleased to bring you our feature presentation.
Ladies and gentlemen, what your ears are about to witness, the greatest queen of all time. Okay, party people in the house.
Turn it up, yo. Turn it up. This is it.
Allow me to reintroduce this
Representing
from west to east. Just better get it right. Y'all know the name. Wendy Williams.
Been in this game for a while.
I hate to brag, but
Ain't nobody
It is phenomenal.
like the queen.
Right here.
who the world is this with so much drama.
From yo block to yo block, heard of the number one female. Been doing this for years.
Every barbershop, beauty salon.
Who the world is this with so much
Again and again.
Wendy Williams.
Bringing your name up. A lot of you haters scared to death. Show no.
She at it again.
Wendy Williams.
She in it to win.
Wendy Williams.
She back and she staying.
Wendy Williams.
The ain't playing. I like to present you the winner of the Gangsters of the Year award. Introducing the queen.
How you doing? Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Wendy Williams radio experience. And we're going to have a good time today. First of all, because I got up on the wrong side of the bed, so I think I'll make a good host today. Hopefully I can make you all smile and laugh and forget about your troubles, because that's what I come to work for. And we'll talk about the celebrities, gossip about George Michael, Wyclef, that whore Eva Longoria. I don't like her. We'll talk about the old school people like Michael Douglas, Joan Collins, and Charlton Heston. Talk about Ice Cube, Carmen Electra, and of course, we'll be taking it to the streets with dem rappers. So keep it where you got it. Advice Hour is always entertaining. It's where you email, fax me, or call me regarding the problems in your life, and I try to come to some solution with you. Advice Hour is 1 hour from now. Let me give you my email, Wendy at thewendywilliamsexperience.com. I'll give you the faxes and the phone numbers throughout the show. And thank you for being here in advance. And remember, should anything break, it is what it is, people. Welcome to the Wendy Williams Experience.
How you doing?
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
What's up? This is Judge Joe Brown.
What's up? This is Judge Marilyn Milian from the People's Court.
This is Judge Mathis, and you're listening.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor and distinction that I introduce to you the queen of all media, Wendy Williams.
Hey, what's happening, people? Welcome to the Wendy Williams Experience. It's nice to have you guys here. For you first timers, hang on. It usually is a bumpy ride. And the phone lines are open. 866-GET-WENDY. That's GETWEND. The Y is insignificant. Or you can always fax me at 866-WENDY-FAX. I get my phone calls and my faxes right away. The emails, I go and collect them maybe once an hour. So I do collect them, but you can email me, Wendy at the Wendy Williams Experience. I got to tell you something. I'm so torn with this Duke University thing. You know, as a woman, I feel for this woman, but I also understand the consequences and repercussions when you choose a career in the sex business. And unfortunately, the consequences and repercussions are that people, and I don't know whether you want to call it naivety, small-mindedness, or what, but that's the side of the fence I'm on. To me, working a pole, suck a pole, same difference. It's same difference. Same difference. I understand there's not room at MIT for every woman. And I understand that, women, we do a multitude of things to pay our bills and make it happen. Heck, diversity makes the world go round. But when the crap hits the fan with something legal like this and something sexual, I'm torn. No offense to white men, but I know how badly you want us. And I know what you think about us. You think that we have got the best cat trap, and that's Snap and Gyro. And while many of you all would be kicked out of your families for bringing us home, you got to taste it. You've got to have it. You got to. I know. I see you looking. I see you wanting. I see you, white boy. It's all good. But, you girls work in the polls and stripping and whatnot. I just can't. I don't know whose side to be on. So I'm right down the middle. I can see a couple of different scenarios in my mind. And in my mind, one scenario is that she accepted the invitation. She went over there to get her dough, and these boys took her up in the room and just pummeled the hell out of her. And the scratches and bruises are for real. The other scenario is she could have done it to herself. She could have gotten these scratches and bruises maybe earlier that night. Hell, you go over you go over to this house. Who's to say that you weren't at a house earlier and you showed up at the doorstep of the white boy's house wiping your corners of your mouth? Just trying to, you took one of them bird baths in the car on your way over, cleaning out that cat trap, and you're going over to do more. I mean, who's to say? I don't know. Do you think that Reverend Jesse Jackson is jumping the gun by offering to pay full tuition for this girl to go to Duke? I mean, if she wasn't focused enough, when she was 18, who's to say she's going to be this focused at 27? And if by chance she was horribly raped and everything, maybe she has turned her life around. She wants to get back in school, and this is a wonderful offering.
Would she want to go to Duke, though? Stay right there where everything happens?
Who's to say? Who's to say? If these boys get found guilty and say this is all a setup on her behalf, then she's pulled the biggest coup. She'll be a star student at Duke, flying the back. There's no teacher who would give her nothing more than a passing grade, even if she was cutting class every day and messing up. You know what I'm saying? The sympathy vote. She could psychologically pull the sympathy vote the whole time. I don't know what to believe. Hey, the phone lines are open. I would love to talk to you about this, but I know how you are when you call me. You might take us off the beaten path and talk about anything, and you can do that. I'm scared to go to the phone, though. I would like to stay with the Duke thing just for a moment. Hello?
Wendy.
Oh, here we are. It's my little gay friend from Westchester County. I know his delivery.
No, it's your other one from New Jersey. It's Doug. How are you doing?
Oh, hi, Doug. How you doing?
How you doing? I haven't talked to you since you were in Puerto Rico. I miss you, girl.
Yeah,
friends in my head.
I thought you were our gay high school friend in Westchester.
Yeah, no, not that one. The one that was ew.
Yes.
Yeah, our friend. This is the other one. But I had to tell you, as a compliment to you, I met Steve Lindsay in the West Village.
Oh.
And both you and him, just class acts. I'm so sorry that I actually missed your George Fastelli wine tasting. But I have to tell you, girl, I know you always joke about, what people say about looking like a drag queen or whatever. But I saw those pictures of yours from Dons and Divas, and you look damn good.
Oh, thank you, Doug.
I have to say it. And you just had me laughing a couple weeks ago about some of the music stuff with LL Cool J, and I kept trying to call because I just had to say, you're just so on with some of the assessment of some of the new CD, and I was laughing hysterical in the car, driving on Route 3.
Yes.
And I'm like, I got to pull over. This girl is killing me. So I just want to say, it's good to talk to you. I've missed you. And to give a shout out to Steve Lindsay and to you, because I thought you both look great.
Thank you.
He's definitely a nice guy.
Thank you.
And you got to say it for me for once today, because I got to go back to work. How you doing? All right, you take care, honey.
Bye, Doug.
Bye, Wendy.
Yes. By the way, the DVD for the Dons and Divas will be hitting the streets next week. For those of you not familiar with what that is a big, couple thousand people party that is thrown on my behalf by Question Mark Entertainment. The last Dons and Divas, this DVD that's going in the streets, this was the one that happened, the last one that happened, which was at Christmas time, I think December 23rd, hosted by Terrence Howard, Mary J. Blige, and Bobby Brown. Tyrese jumped up on stage and did his thing. Trey Songz jumped up on stage and did his thing. It's not a concert, it's a party. But it turned into a little mini concert. Bobby Brown gave it his all. Big Daddy Kane gave it his all. Trey Songz. It was just a wonderful, wonderful night. Everybody was dressed elegantly. The theme this year was the Black Affair, and we had sexy girls swinging from swings from the ceiling, and body painted sexy girls walking around. It was just a very sexy. It was a red carpet event. It was wonderful, and you'll be able to see it from beginning to end when the DVD is thrown to the streets next week. A shout out again to everybody listening in Tampa, Florida on WTMP. This is the second day of the show. You guys, are you guys getting it yet? Are you digging it? Oh, God, just give me a moment.
How you doing?
And yes, all right. And a special shout out to everybody listening in Jacksonville, Hot 105.7. This is only the second day of the show. Are you getting it? Hey. Please, just ride with the experience for a moment. Don't judge. How dare me say don't judge. I sit here, we judge all day. Goose, please, with the telephone over there. All right, let's go back to the telephones, though. I just don't know what to make of the Duke thing, but...
Hello?
Hi, how are you?
Yes, good afternoon, Miss Wendy. My name is Maurice Jean-Baptiste, a Haitian person. I thank God today for the first time I was able to get on your line, and I'm so amazed by it. I just want to let you know that I don't hear so much about Haitian getting online and speaking to you. I want to tell you, for some reason, even though you are American and we are Haitian, there is a part of you that very much reminds me of Haitian principles. You are a person of principle, like marriage or on raising children. You are very much a representative of Haitians' cultural way, and I find that amazing, and I wanted to share that with you.
Is that so amazing, though? Are you used to something different from your average Black American?
Listen, I said you need to know that. It is so important. My daughter is 18, my son is 15. We listen to you, and my daughter, like when they would be asking questions right away, my daughter would say, I know what Wendy's going to tell them. She's going to say this young girl needs to do this and that, and this mother, this one. And, oh, yes, and we joke. I say, Wendy may be Haitian and she doesn't know it. And I have respect for you as far as the way you are strict on principles.
Well,
you are one of us.
Well, the sock passe. I am so glad that you called, and I take that as a supreme compliment.
Oh, I feel so happy that I got on your line today.
Yes.
Am I on the radio?
Yes, you are.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
Okay.
And have a wonderful day.
Yes.
Bye-bye. And shout out to the whole Haitian community. Let's talk about your number one son, Wyclef. You know, he's turning his business interests to business and credits Donald Trump for being his inspiration. Here's Wyclef's quote. I can't get enough of his shrewd business advice, and I often consult him. He rules, and he's real tough when it comes to business. I'm like a sponge right now. Hey, Wyclef, sock passe, can I tell you something? So I'm watching the infomercial of Donald Trump talking about his seminar. You know, he goes around, he speaks about money. This is like 1 o'clock in the morning. I'll be damned. I was on the telephone calling to see if there was any room in the New Jersey one. There was no room. I got to go all the way out to Long Island. I don't want to go out there, so I'm going to wait the next time around. I'm going to make sure I get in on it. I want to be in the audience from Donald Trump, and I'll pay it. What is it? Anyway, keep it where you got it. Thanks, everybody.
It's Wendy, man. The Wendy Williams Experience. Wow.
107.5 WBLS, saluting extraordinary members of our community and taking pride in their accomplishments. If you know someone in your community who epitomizes the theme of living Black history every day, email us at promo@WBLS.com, their name and a brief description of their accomplishments, and we could be throwing the spotlight on them. Living and celebrating Black history every day.
107.5 WBLS.
So he doesn't know who I am. Okay, just tell him it's on the way. All right, everybody, hey. This hour of the Wendy Williams Experience is brought to you by the Universal Circus. Let me talk with you for a briefie about Benjamin Rug and Home Imports. They got a special promotion happening now through April 30th. This is the promotion. All right, first of all, these people do rugs and home furnishings. I got some of this stuff in my home, and my office is totally tricked out with Benjamin Rug and Home Import stuff, from the couches to the tables to the rugs. When VH1 Wendy Williams is on fire comes back on TV, you will be able to. Excuse me, I told you we start booking, doing it in about 2 weeks. You'll be able to see the furnishings, stylings of Benjamin Rug and Home Imports. They've got great stuff for your home. Okay, so here's the special. You're going to receive a $100 off every $500 spent. That's great. This is now through April 30th. Or how about $200 off every $1,000 spent? There you go. You're in the market to spruce things up. It's spring. Come on. Family reunion will be here in July. All them people will be coming in your house saying there's that same raggedy old sofa. Okay. Benjamin Rug and Home Imports, located in Secaucus, New Jersey. The address is 20 Meadowlands Parkway. You can tell them Wendy sent you, and you can call 201-617-9000. 201-617-9000. It was originally a wholesale store. Now it's a retail store with wholesale prices. We're the ones who benefit, and they've got an exciting new finance offer where you get 12 months, no payment, no interest. You can't beat that with a stick. I hate to drag you down, but Christmas is going to be here before you know it. Those same people who are going to be judging your house at the family reunion will be back for Christmas, sucking their teeth. Thanksgiving. Come on. 12 months, no payment, no interest. Get up on it. Doggone it. 201-617-9000. Benjamin Rug and Home Imports. Thank you. General Motors has this website that they're urging everyone to go to so you can learn more about E85 ethanol. It's a renewable biofuel that lowers greenhouse gas emissions and can reduce our dependence on oil. As I was reminded by my son today, Earth Day is a few days away. Earth Day is a few days away. So on this Earth Day, which is on the 22nd, GM is inviting you to help turn the whole world yellow. Here's the website to find out more about this fabulous new fuel. E85 ethanol. You go to livegreengoyellow.com. livegreengoyellow.com. And can I just say that manufacturers are making cars compatible with E85 ethanol, but no manufacturer makes more of these cars than GM. So livegreengoyellow.com. And in advance, happy Earth Day. Oh boy, let's go to the telephone. I see that number 5, Cope is on the phone. Talks about Jesse Jackson and the girl Cope 52 from Connecticut. Hey, Cope.
Hey, how you doing?
What's happening?
Not much. He's going to pay the tuition for her at North Carolina Central, not at Plantation U Duke.
You know what? That's right. You know what? I saw that on it, and I don't know what. I was just. Thank you, Cope.
Yeah. The other thing you said, even though she's working the poll, she kind of is going to happen, but she shouldn't have to. If you only want to do one guy in the room, then just that one guy. Everybody else shouldn't.
You're absolutely
hold himself on her.
Listen, you're absolutely right. A woman's body is her body, and just like when a woman says no, no means no. That's but we ladies all know that it all starts with the situations that you put yourself in, and sometimes we can't help those situations. Like this girl might have had, sick family relatives to take care of, and this is the only thing that she could do. She was blessed with a bubble booty, and she's got out there and did it.
Right.
But I mean, what's your feeling on this case?
I'll be honest with you. I'm a graduate of North Carolina Central, and I used to go hang out at Duke at times. And it is like two different societies down there: the have and have not. Duke, the prestigious university, and you know they feel that they own everything. In little North Carolina Central, poor state black college, you know, you just there trying to exist.
Right.
My feeling is she went there to dance. I even believe they might have slipped her a Mickey or something.
Well, yes.
And you know, and I think things are going to come out. They're trying to dirty her name. You know, I do know personally one of the attorneys, the black attorney Butch Williams, because he's a graduate of North Carolina Central as well as North Carolina Central Law School. But I hope, you know, if they did do it, I hope they paid for it.
Yes.
And if they didn't, then, you know, I hope, you know, not too much harm is going to come to her as well as the total black population that's down there that's behind.
Well, but if they didn't do it, then it should be known that she should suffer the same consequences. If she didn't do it, then she needs to be, you know, hung as an example of what girls do when they lie and try to besmirch, you know, people's names.
That's true.
If the guys did it, then they need to be put in jail.
Right.
All right, thank you for calling, Cope. Gail's on line number 7. She wants to talk about the rape victim. Hi, Gail. It's Wendy.
Hi, Wendy.
How are you today, Gail?
I'm good.
Are you working in Manhattan?
Yes, I am.
Nice to have you here. By the way, everybody in Jacksonville and Tampa, don't be a stranger. 866-GET-WENDY. All right. Hi, Gail. So what's going on? How do you feel about...
What? First, I want to make a comment about the rape case.
Okay.
Jesse Jackson, first of all, is just covering his own infidelities. That's the first thing. The second thing is, I don't believe in a woman going to strip to pay for anything, because there's other ways to make money.
I know, but you know what?
You do that because you want to do it. And when you put yourself in that type of situation, these are the consequences that you have to deal with.
Okay.
I'm sorry to say, I feel for her.
It's okay.
But at the same time, there's other things you could do. Don't tell me you could just strip to pay your way through school or whatever.
Well, you're not for nothing.
I did it.
I
worked at McDonald's.
I was going to say bagging groceries or working at McDonald's does not pay the same amount of money as stripping.
No, but it's money the same. It just takes a little bit longer.
And you have your dignity.
Exactly. You don't put yourself in these type of situations.
Yes.
I understand.
I understand.
I feel for her because a woman's body is her own.
Yes.
And if she say no, it's no. But you got to have sense enough to know if you put yourself in this situation, what could possibly happen.
Yes.
Okay, I voiced that. And you have a good day, and I love it when you say, all right.
All right. Thank you, Gail.
Take care.
Bye-bye. I mean, the great thing about this radio program, because no, I don't agree with Gail either, but I love everybody with different opinions. That, once again, is what makes the world go round. I think that somebody slinging McDonald's fries, which, by the way, did you hear last night on the news? In America, they put more fat in the stuff because we like it. And over in Europe, they put less fat in the McDonald's food. Can you believe that? Wow. Anyway, it's honorable to be flipping burgers at McDonald's, but you got to work 5 times as hard to make the kind of money that you do popping your behind. Haley's on line number 6. Hey, Haley. Haley?
Hello?
Hi, it's Wendy. How are you?
Hi, this is Holly.
Hi, Holly. I'm sorry. Hi, how are you today, hon?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good.
I'd like to comment about first about the girl. First, I'd like to say something about the other girl, Gail.
Mm-hmm.
Where the girl climbed up on that pole and twisted herself down that pole, they sounded like a picture because, from what I understand, they said that she doesn't go dancing. She usually just goes as an escort. That was her first time dancing. So she must have had a bill that she might have needed paying. That was more important for her that she had to go do that for.
Yeah, that was probably a big money night too. You figure all those guys and I mean, you know, she was probably.
No, it was supposed to be only 5 men, from what I understand. And it's a shame that she didn't have sense enough to leave, but there were more men there than they agreed to. But she didn't, so she must have needed money for something important.
I was going to say, depending on her desperation, she probably saw dollar signs.
But I still give them no right to touch her.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, cause that's like saying a woman walking down the street with a thong deserves to have her pants ripped off.
Yeah.
All right? I mean, she doesn't just like the did.
No, you're right. You're breaking up, though. It's we got to go. All right, bye-bye. Right. Yeah, you know, we women all, at one point or another, have probably been placed in the heavy makeout situation, and then, no, don't go any further. How many of us have been date raped before? I'll start. I have. Wrote about it in my first book, New York Times bestseller. Wendy's Got the Heat. Sure. I mean, it happens. and I was naive, and I was a place that I shouldn't have been. I don't blame it on me, but I should not have been there. I should not have been one-on-one in... Now, I'm not going to tell you everything, okay? Go back and read the book. You know what I mean? You want to get to know about my mess? Go back and read. But anyway, so we have all afternoon, and I don't want to dwell on this all day because we still have got to get down in the gutter and talk about the celebrities, and we also have to get up with each other and help each other out with problems next hour. We got gossip. Dennis, Renee, Nigel, and Shonda. I see. Oh, wait. Shonda's on line number 1. Shonda's from Tampa. Hi, Shonda.
Hi, Wendy.
How you doing?
Oh, I'm good now that you're on the radio down here.
Oh, good. Now, what are you, a displaced New Yorker?
I've been in Tampa for 2 years. I'm from Queens.
Oh, there you go.
And I relocated with my company down here.
Oh, wow. So now with the experience down there, it's a piece of home.
Yeah, not really, but I wish I could be back into New York, but thank God you're on the radio because the stations here are...
Well...
no comment.
Now, what did you used to listen to before yesterday?
I'm sorry. My CD player.
Wow. You're kidding me. The competition is that ilk. Wow.
My CD player. It's only 2 radio stations, and they play the same songs back to back.
Yeah.
You flip to one station, and the next one has it on, and then they talk about garbage.
Well, I'm glad that I'm there then. Shout out.
I'm glad you are too. And I text everybody and told them that you were on the radio down here.
Oh, gosh. Okay. Well, some of them will
get a lot of listeners.
Yeah, for good or for bad. Well, thank you, Shonda.
Thank you, Wendy, for taking my call.
Oh, you're very welcome. And everybody, we're going to continue with this break. It's the Wendy Williams Experience. And I'm here until 7 from New York on 107.5 WBLS.
Got a problem?
Wendy, should I stay with him or should I just leave him?
It's advice hour.
I feel like I have no choice but to be a sister to her and to love her.
You need to blow him up.
Yeah.
In front of the family. Her husband needs to be there on the side and let her know how he wrecked her life.
Wendy, girl, I'm pregnant by my brother-in-law. Should I keep this baby?
You wretched whore. Call Wendy, 866-GET-WENDY. Fax Wendy, 866-WENDY-FACT. Advice hour starts now.
Mm-hmm. So handsome. Shout out to the question mark. Anyway, everybody. It's advice hour here on the Wendy Williams Experience. I like to start off with Wendy's Medical Minute. Listen up, everybody. Rap music. Listeners of rap are more likely to encounter problems with alcohol, drugs, and violence than listeners of any other genre of music. This is according to a new study done by the Pacific Institute for Research and Evaluation Prevention Research Center. Now, they studied more than 1,000 community college students between the ages of 15 and 25. The participants in the study were students, and they were questioned on their musical habits, their alcohol use, their illicit drug use, and aggressive behavior, such as getting into fights and attacking and threatening others. The study is published in the May issue of the Journal of Studies on Alcohol. It also found that young people who listen to reggae and techno music are more likely to abuse alcohol and drugs than listeners of any other music, with the exception of rap. Rap topped the charts. Wow. Now, there's a website that I would love for you to go to and just check out. It's called AmericanBrandstand.com. And on that website, AmericanBrandstand.com, that's a website that tracks the number of times products are mentioned in music. Isn't that interesting? You can actually go to a website and find out. Well, they report that Hennessy is the highest mentioned alcohol brand in the year 2005 and 6th overall in every genre. You know, in rap, it was the highest, but 6th overall in every genre. It was mentioned 44 times in music in 2005. Wow. That's 9 times more than that pissy champagne in that gold bottle with that gold wrapper around it that you all seem to love so much until you sip some George Vasselli. That rhymes, rappers. George Vassell. Oh, hell. No, I ain't gonna do it. Shout out to everybody in South Jersey and Philly, by the way, next Wednesday, which is April 26th. The place to be is Atlantic City. There's this big liquor trade show going on, and I'm having the after party at a place called TSOP. Yeah, in Atlantic City. That's next Wednesday. We have time to talk about that. Let's move on because Advice Hour is on. But that, ladies and gentlemen, was Wendy's Medical Minute. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, let's get serious. Here are a couple of responses from yesterday. The first one, Wendy, I've been listening to you forever. I'm 38 years old. I'm 6 feet tall, and I always have had a problem finding jeans long enough. But now, JCPenney's, Baby Fat, Victoria's Secrets, they're all perfectly styled and cater to tall women without being old-fashioned. And they have stretch jeans with the flared bottom, which I love. And that is from Miss Tiki. Thank you, Miss Tiki. And about the mother yesterday with the wayward 16-year-old, do you remember that? Were you here? Okay, well, this person wrote in, I'll call her M. She doesn't want to be identified. She says, Wendy, this is for the caller with the runaway daughter. She has to call the police anytime the girl runs away and get the complaint number from the precinct for each incident. She can call 911, not the precinct, and report her daughter missing. Take at least 3 complaint numbers to ACS, and they will send you to family court. A probation officer will write up a report for the judge to look at. This is the process for the PINS warrant. That's person in need of protection. I did this for my 13-year-old runaway. She is now in residential rehab treatment, residential treatment center. So that's just a little something. I just got a note passed to me from Justin, who's my boy Friday, answering the phones today. And this note says, a lot of weirdos are on the phone. Okay, well, wow. We're all weird on this show in our own little way. Let's see if they're even too weird for us. Line number 1, Tiffany. Guys always talking about sex. Hey, Tiff, let's talk. It's Wendy.
Hello. Hi, Wendy.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. So go ahead.
No, I just had advice. Like, whatever happened to the guys just taking you out courting you, every time you go out, I guess they always got one thing on their mind. They're trying to see how far they can get.
Well, that's there's nothing new about that. That's always the unwritten rule. It's just that, there's some pigs who will actually bring it up and talk about it and grope you. And then there are other pigs who will just keep it in their minds where we keep ours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what advice do you have for me? I'm 24. I'm single.
Well,
I'm just looking at, casually date. But it is flirting involved.
There's flirting involved, and you have to watch how far you take flirting. But you know what? If I were you, Tiffany, see, men don't learn that they're doing wrong unless women tell them. And sometimes by telling them, you could just choose to end the date right away. But a more effective way of telling them is to tell them. And then give him a chance to redeem themselves. I mean, if he's not such a bad guy, he's just acting like a pig because that's what some guys do. Then tell him about himself and give him a chance to turn around.
Okay.
But not many chances.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Then they think they could get away with it.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Thanks Tiffany. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Marsha's on line number 7. She has no sexual desire. She wants to know how to fix it. Well, Jerry Hall, Marsha, is pitching Levitra. If I were you, I would talk to your GYN. They got some of them rubbing creams that make everything all warm down there, and then some other pills for your head that make you think you want sex and stuff. I don't know how to fix it, Marsha.
Hello?
Okay.
Hello?
Marsha, hi, it's Wendy.
Hey, how are you?
Good. I don't know how to fix it, Marsha. If I were you, I would sit down. Are you friendly with your GYN?
No.
Okay. See, because to me, by the time a woman is 30 years old, you should have been through about 3 different GYNs before you find one that can hold your hand through possible cancer or sexual dysfunction or, look, my boyfriend has been cheating on me. I'm going to be honest with you. I want you to test me for everything. Like by the time a woman is 30, your GYN, whether it's a man, woman, black, white, whatever, however old, however young, your GYN should be right up there with your most trusted people. Your GYN should be a part of your wellness team.
Okay. So I should talk to my GYN.
Yes, you should. But first, you should decide whether your GYN is worthy of you opening up, because you're going to not have an office visit. You're going to visit your GYN in not a medical examination visit, but you're going to sit in the office.
Okay.
See, how long have you been with your GYN?
About 2 years.
Okay. Well, do you feel comfortable when you think about the character of your GYN to open up and take this relationship to the next level?
I don't think so. I'm a little shy.
Okay, well, it's time to get over your shyness, because your GYN knows all your business. They can count the rings around your cat trap and tell exactly what you've been up to.
Okay.
All right, bye, Marsha.
Thanks.
I don't know. I believe that. I just made up that little thing myself. That's how I treat it. You know, by the time a woman's 30, she should have plowed her way through 3 different GYNs, maybe more, maybe less. And then by your 30th birthday, you should have a GYN that you can go in and talk to about anything regarding your sexual health. Because who are you going to talk to? Your mother, your man, your sister? Not. They can't do anything for you except know your business. Your GYN can know your business and do something about it. When I lost my sense of smell, my GYN was right up there. I told my GYN before I told my own parents, because I didn't want them to think I was dying or something. You know what I mean? I shared it with my GYN because look, the content of our visits is about to change. I'm going to ask you to put your face in it every single time.
Ow.
And make sure that the pH balance is how it's supposed to be. Shout out to my lovely GYN, Dr. Yvette. I love her. She's truly a part of my team and a trusted confidant, because she has to be. Who else is going to walk me through potential doom and gloom? Okay. All right, dear Wendy. Oh, 866-GET-WENDY, 866-GET-WENDY. You call, I'll pick up. Dear Wendy, I prefer to remain anonymous. I've been with my boyfriend for over a year now. One thing stands in our way, and that's his ex-girlfriend, who is a real ride-or-die chick.
Wow.
She's done everything and will do anything. I, on the other hand, have limits. I'll be damned if I give my all and come out with nothing. So yesterday we talked, and he finally said to me that he loves me with all of his heart, but he loves her too. Damn, Wendy, where do I go from here? I like him, but my heart won't let me love him, because once my heart gets involved, I want to let go, because he's my first and I don't want to have to search elsewhere. Signed, 21 and dumb. Look at her acting like, this is who she's stuck with because it's her first. Hello, move on. You've been with him for under a year. Move on before you get pregnant. Also, if he's got this ride or die, see to me, not all love is worth fighting for. I gotta tell you something. And this right here, I'm not wasting my energy. I love you and all, dude, but peace. He can't choose. He's got the nerve to tell you that he loves her too. Are you out of your mind? You're 21, you're beautiful, you got your whole life ahead of you. So he popped your cherry. Move on. Doesn't mean you have to be a whore. Doesn't mean you ever have to have sex again until you really feel like you're in love. But this guy is not worth your time. So keep it moving. Okay. I love Advice Hour. Okay. Lisa. Lisa, this is not advice on line number 6. Listen to Steve Harvey in the morning here at WBLS New York. That's what you listen to. Dion is on line number asking me what should she listen to in the morning. Steve Harvey. No offense to the affiliate radio stations, but here in New York, she's calling from New Jersey. So it's Steve Harvey. If you're calling from South Jersey, star in Buck Wild on the affiliate Power 99. Number 3 is Dion, and he's 16, and he thinks he's about to be a teen father. What should he do? Dion?
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, my ex-girlfriend, we just broke up a couple weeks ago, and like 3 days ago, she told me she was pregnant.
Do you believe her?
Yeah.
Why do you believe her?
She's a serious person.
Okay. How did she tell you this? Over the telephone, in person, what?
In person.
She was crying and stuff?
She was like, she just told her parents already.
Oh, wow. So she's going to have the baby.
I'm not good with abortion. Like, I don't stand for it, but I don't want the child.
Okay, but it's not your choice, young man. This is a woman's body. You should have thought about that when you left the condom on the side. Or didn't remind her to take her pill or whatever kind of birth control. A woman should also take something. So this is not your choice. Sorry. This is her choice. Now, what is she going to do?
She doesn't know yet.
Okay, so she already told her parents. You already know the parents well enough because...
The parents are church people.
Church, okay, so she's going to keep the baby, and she's not putting it up for adoption. The parents are going to help her raise the baby, and you will pay your child support. That's what you're going to do. And welcome to the world of single fatherhood. Bye-bye. I mean, that's it. You're old enough to lay down and have sex. You're old enough to understand the consequences. Don't play old young and 16 now. You weren't thinking that when you were pitching wood and groping your little teenage girlfriend. So it's time to man up. Keep it where you got it. Advice Hour continues.
Wendy, man.
Michelle?
Yeah.
You're just having casual sex with him.
Right.
There is no engagement.
No.
He's got a girlfriend.
So-called. I'm pregnant now. Should I keep it?
Wait, hold on for just one moment. I'm about to reach through the phone and crack her skull.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
You wanted it, and now it's back. The choice will be yours. Listen for details. Coming soon to 107.5 WBLS.
How much did he pledge? $5. Oh boy. Okay, can you find out who pledged who got the most? Like, was it Spike Lee courtside with the Knicks, and how much did the person pledge for that? And where I fit in the pledge ranking? Like, was I the 10th highest bid, and how much was it, and who's this guy, and where is he coming from, and all like that, and we can arrange that. Oh, good. So tell him to bring her, because they'll come to the Laugh Factory, and yeah, it'll be fine. All right. That's Zoe, everybody. From the Pink Room, she was telling me that the Jackie Robinson, remember I did that auction last year, and the winner came to the radio program and hosted with me on the bonus hour because she had a really good personality, and then she came afterwards and to the comedy club and stuff. So this year we've judged up the prize. Ooh, we have dinner in the Pink Room, and then if you have a good personality, co-host during the bonus hour, and then the comedy club. So we've just thrown in dinner in the Pink Room. Mm-hmm. We'll order one of them 5-5-5 deals, because I didn't say what the dinner was going to be. Oh, you know what? A shout out to Doctors Joseph Jr. and Senior Della Russo. If you are part of the U.S. troops being deployed to Iraq this summer and you wear prescription glasses, I want you to know that you can get free LASIK surgery at the Della Russo's practice. Now, I'm going to give you the spelling of the last name. Then you call directory assistance and make it happen for yourself. Okay? They're in Manhattan. They're also in Teaneck, New Jersey. DELLORUSSO. They're the world famous Della Russos. They practically invented LASIK eye surgery. And, you're going over there to Iraq. It would be a terrible thing if you lost your glasses and you weren't able to focus on what's coming at you. So, a little LASIK surgery, and it's free. This is like a $5,000 deal. The Della Russos are hooking up the troops free. They've got such big hearts. And they're friends to the show. They were just here talking about LASIK surgery. I think it was last week. This hour of the Wendy Williams Experience is brought to you by Wendy's. I have a circus giveaway. And then we're going to go to the telephone. I see Tina's on line number 7. She's stuck between her ex and her current boyfriend. Oh, or she hung up. Is Malika there on line number 5? All right. She just found out that her husband has a daughter with, the same age as their son. Oh, crap. Oh my God. Can I just make sure that she's still there? Hey,
Hello?
Malika, you still there? Malika, it's Wendy. Turn your radio down.
Oh, hi, Wendy.
Hi. Now, hold on for one moment. Let me just give away some circus passes. I'll be right back. Don't hang up, please.
Okay.
Okay. Boy, how am I going to do this? Everybody,
I can put her on hold.
Every line but line number 5, be caller number 10 at 866-GET-WENDY. And you'll pick up a family 4-pack. No, we can answer behind the scenes. Okay. A family 4-pack to join us on tomorrow night. Oh, Steve Harvey's hosting the circus. Oh, the Universal Circus. Oh, at Prospect Park. So you'll see Steve, and it's tomorrow at the circus. Wednesday, a family 4-pack, you and all your crew. Call the number 10 wins right now. Dial carefully. And Justin's got the phone. Good luck. All right, Malika.
Hi, Wendy.
Hi. Oh, this is terrible. This is terrible. How long have you been married?
I've been married, believe it or not, since I was 16 years old. It was a gunshot wedding.
15?
16.
Same difference. I applaud you. And you're 29. It's lasted this long?
Yes. And I have 2 kids.
How old are the children?
12 and 3.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Get off the speakerphone. 12,
okay.
13, 14, 15, 16. Wait.
12 and 3.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20. How long were you married before you started having kids? I'm just trying to figure out. I can't even do the math and think about your situation.
I got married when I was 4 months pregnant.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now I see on the computer that you just found out that your husband has a daughter the same age as your son.
Yes.
Okay. And how old is your son?
3.
So what are you going to do?
I don't know what I should do, Wendy. I'm so distraught. I mean, I got laid off from my job.
Oh.
My body is not the same from the kids.
Oh.
You know, I invested everything in him. And now, for this to happen to me, it's like, I'm angry.
Hold on for just one moment. She said the key words, and this is why you don't invest everything in anyone. Hello? No one gets all of you but you. Wow, let me talk to her. Hi, yeah. So how'd you find out about the kid?
Well, I've noticed that lately he, was always too tired to have sex or was coming home later and later from work. And, I just noticed the change, so I started snooping. And while I was snooping, I looked in our bank accounts and I noticed that he had money going into an account that, didn't pertain to anything that we had.
Okay.
So when I questioned him about it, he said, you might as well know. I have a baby, and I already told my oldest daughter, the 12-year-old, that I'm going to be leaving you soon because I'm not happy.
Oh my God! Well, with the deliverance of that, what do you and I have to discuss? Because it sounds to me like you should be planning on divorce. There's no discussion.
But what is it left for me to do, Wendy? I gave him all. I mean, I look a mess. I gave him everything I have. There's nothing left for me to do. What am I going to do with myself? I mean, I don't even have a career because I dedicated myself to him.
Would you rather stay with him and live in this misery and this sham of a marriage? Or would you rather adventure out and see what the world has for you at 29 years old? You're still a young woman. You might have 3 kids and the body of an 80-year-old. But, there's always the gym. There's always, pushing back from the... You can take care of the body, okay? You can take care... If you're dedicated, you can take care of the body.
I feel used since 16 years old, Wendy.
Well, I mean, you are used to a degree physically. I mean, you've had your children, and emotionally, he's used you up. So now you're a little emotionally crippled when it comes to dealing with other men, and you don't know what it's like to have a healthy situation or truly be a young girl because you've always been pregnant and you've always been married. But it's not too late. Hold on for 1 second.
Okay, Wendy.
I'm just trying to say anything to make her feel better. It is too late. What the hell?
Wow.
Charlamagne, you better not laugh. Charlamagne's in the studio.
Wow.
Is it too late? I need to talk to girls. It's not too late. She needs her support system. That's what I have to find out. Who's her support system? Her best friend, her mom, her sister. Okay, take me back in. Okay, who's your support system? Malika?
I have my mother.
Good.
And I have just my daughter and one good girlfriend.
Okay, your good girlfriend. Tell me a little bit about her.
Well, me and her were friends ever since elementary school.
Good.
She's a teacher. She has the career.
Good.
She has things that I wish I would have did instead of just, giving my all in all to my husband.
Your mother sounds like a lovely, supportive woman, but she doesn't sound like the support system that a savvy girl who's 29 needs to have. Your mom sounds very old school. She probably pushed you into the wedding, right?
Yes.
Okay.
She's still telling me now that I should just deal with it, that I can't be without a man.
Listen. Block your mother's words pertaining to your marriage. I don't know what kind of woman your mother is, but yes, you can be all you can be without a man. Your main support system is going to be your best friend. But you have to remember that you have to wear some of this drama yourself, because if you bog your best friend down with your troubles and this terribly melancholy delivery that you're giving me, she's going to break up with you. Okay?
Okay.
Now look, you're going to divorce him?
Yes, Wendy.
And you might not be skilled in terms of a career, but it is not too late. Who's going to take care of the kids while you're out trying to get your grown woman on?
I would have to.
The 12-year-old can take care of the 3-year-old for a minute. Does it still work like that anymore? Yes.
There's child support and there's alimony, and I will take advantage of it. I'm going to hang him dry.
There you go. There you go. Get angry. There you go. There you go. Get angry, and you use your teacher friend as your support system, okay?
Okay, Wendy.
She's probably the most valuable support system that you have at this point.
But I just really wanted advice, because I was first thinking about, should I do this to my kids? But you know what? I'm tired of thinking about everybody else. I want to do something for me.
And not for nothing. You shouldn't be thinking about your... This is my opinion, and I'm saying this as a mother. Mother first, everybody else second. Because with a crazy mother, there's a crazy household. When the woman is mad, everybody suffers. When a woman is not stable, everybody suffers. The husband, the kids, everybody. So it's time for you to rescue yourself.
Thank you, Wendy. You really made me feel a lot better.
You're very welcome. And listen, it's not too late. And as far as your body and stuff like that, while you're getting yourself together emotionally, just start cutting down on your calories. You know, did you ever rub a makeup wand across your face?
I really didn't have time with that with the house.
Start making time. It's a new day.
Thank you, Wendy.
It's a new day for real. And you don't have to break the bank on makeup. You go over to the drugstore, pick up a couple of things. You know what I'm saying? A little lip gloss on the lips, a little and please, the last thing you need to think about right now is dating and another man to try to take you away.
No, that's the last thing on my mind.
Exactly.
Like I said, I want to do me.
Yeah, and you just, straighten yourself up for you, so that when you look in the mirror, you don't feel so down, and make sure that you're on about your business regarding this divorce, and think about what you would like to be in terms of your career.
Thank you, Wendy. You really brought it out in me. That's what I was feeling. I just needed to hear it from somebody.
Yeah, and spend more time talking to your teacher friend, not necessarily about the humdrum, but just, she sounds like she's going to be your best support system.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for calling.
All right, thank you, Wendy.
Yeah, good luck, Malika.
Okay, bye.
We got to continue with the break. It's not too late. It just sounded terrible, but it's not too late. I sometimes go for the chuckle, so I'll say outrageous things, but in my heart of hearts, it's not too late. There is such thing as too late, though. I take it on a case-by-case basis, but for her, it doesn't sound too late. And damn you, Charlamagne. You're trying to make me laugh. All right, keep it where you got it, everybody. It's Wendy until 7 on WBLS.
Broadcasting live, it's the queen of radio, Wendy Williams.
Oh, the Wendy Williams Experience is on the air everywhere. And the results of the People Poll question from yesterday, the question was, should parents lock their bedroom door when they're having sex? This is based on a conversation we had a few days ago. 95% of you all said yes. 5% said no. You can participate in the People Poll question by going to my website, thewendywilliamsexperience.com. Hit the icon or whatever you people hit to get to the people poll question, and that's how you do it. Here's today's people poll question. Do you agree with the authorities' handling of the Duke University rape case? Do you? Okay, well, you can go to the website and answer yes or no. I'll give you the results tomorrow, okay? Jennifer's on line number 7. She's 21 years old, dealing with a deadbeat dad issue, and she wants to know how to get him to pay. Hi, Jennifer. It's Wendy.
Hi, Wendy.
How are you today?
What's up, babe?
Good. Well, all right. So now, how old's the baby?
Oh, he is 10 months.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
And so you and your old man have split up already?
Yeah, we kind of split up, yeah.
What, are you still having sex, but he's not paying?
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but my thing is, I just don't understand why. You know, I really love him, and I want things to work between me and him, but it's just financially, it's not working. It's like he'll have a job, and then you won't, and you know. And I mean, it's just the income is just not working. So
do you still consider him your boyfriend?
Yeah, I do, because I don't mess with anybody else.
Right.
You know, and I, do want him, only him, but it's just...
So you can't squeeze money from him if he doesn't have it. If you're still sleeping with him, you still consider him your boyfriend, then you got to keep an eye on his wallet since he's not. I mean, as soon as he gets a job, you be right there at the door when he comes in with your money. I mean, with your hand out.
Right.
I mean, did you realize he was a deadbeat 11 months ago when you got pregnant?
No, that's the thing. That's the thing. He wasn't a deadbeat.
Or 21 months ago.
He comes from a background where he's really spoiled.
Yeah.
And so therefore he's used to things being given to him. And now that we have a baby, it's
sometimes spoiled people make the worst parents.
Yeah.
Because they don't know how to give unselfishly.
Right.
And they don't understand the concept that your attention now has to turn towards the child and not them.
Right.
And that the child's welfare is to come first. I don't know what to suggest to you, Jennifer, other than, you stand there and you wait for your money and encourage him to go get a job. And maybe you want to think about breaking up with him?
I know. It's so hard, though. Wendy, do you have kids?
Yes, I have a 5-year-old. My husband cheated on me while I was pregnant with him.
Oh, no, he didn't.
Well, things happen.
Oh, wow.
We worked our way through it, and that's that.
Did you guys talk about Whitney anymore? Did you see the Enquirer?
No, look, Jennifer, forget Whitney, okay? You've got your own issues to deal with. Jennifer, we'll talk to you later. Bye.
All right, babe.
Bye-bye. Oh, she called me babe. She's half how you doing? What is that? One babe, okay. 2 babes, huh? Here's the thing. Jen also must be a brand new listener there in Camden, New Jersey, because she asked me if I have a child. You guys, I talk ad nauseum about my little 5-year-old Kevin. And also, what else did she ask me? And I said, she asked me that. Oh, I forgot. Anyway, welcome. I'm glad you listened, Jen. Welcome to the experience. Okay. Miss X is on the telephone, and she wants to talk about the young lady who called prior, line number 3. Ms. X? Ms. X?
Yes.
Hi, you wanted to give advice to the young lady, the 29-year-old woman with those kids?
Yes.
Yeah, what did you want to say, Ms. X?
I wanted to say that whatever she put her mind to, she will be able to accomplish it.
Yes.
Just because she has 3 kids don't mean that it's the end of the world. Mm-hmm. I have 3 kids, and I'm 36 years old, and she will be able to do it.
Yeah.
Just cut out the men, because I did that for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Cut out the men, concentrate on you, and taking care of those children.
Yes.
And don't let that father put stuff into your head where, I want to see my children, because they all say that.
Yes.
If he wants to see the children, by all means, let him be able to see them. But don't let it be like it's up to her to make him see the children.
Right.
Because it's not her decision.
Right.
He has to want to come see those children.
Exactly.
If he doesn't, then tell her, get her money, and keep it moving.
Yes.
And that's it.
Thank you, Ms. X.
Love you.
I love you too. Bye-bye. Leah is on line number 6, and her boyfriend's family always talks bad about her, and she's 20 years old. Hi, Leah. Oh, line number 6. Hi, Leah. It's Wendy. How are you? Leah, turn your radio down, hon. Leah? Okay, I'm about to talk bad about you, too. All right, hang up on Leah. All All right, let's hear Karen real quick on line number 5. She's 40 and she wanted to comment on the lady whose husband has other children. Oh, well, do I have a chance to read one real quick?
Yeah.
All right, just open me up just a bit. Dear Wendy, I have kids and a man who I've been with for 9 years. Throughout the years, I'm almost 30 years old with a college degree, a good job, and I make double the money he makes and pay the majority of the bills. Throughout the years, he's been cheating and lying. Years ago, I left our previous house with the clothes on my back and my son and moved and started over completely. I found out that he is still with the chick who knows that we are together and has been preying on him for years. Well, currently we're renting a house together and we'll be going to settlement on a brand new house later on this month. Wendy, my question is, how do I leave him? Do I leave our house? Do I get a restraining order and then make him leave? Do I break my lease, my current lease, and let the owner know that I'm blah, blah, blah. L, this is a perfect time to leave him. When the lease is up later on this month, you move on with your life and make sure you get the money for the kids. And as far as going to settlement, first of all, this man has done everything for you but marry you. Marriage isn't for everybody. I'm making an assumption, and it could be an ignorant one, that you would like this man to marry you. He ain't gonna do it. You got kids with him. You've been with him for 9 years, and you're only 30 years old. Now he's trying to get you to sign papers to buy a house. Why buy the cow when the milk is free? The best way to leave him is to leave him now, and you sign on nothing. And hurry up and get in touch with the mortgage people so that they know to take your name off all paperwork and whatever down payment, deposit, whatever, you need your part back. And by the way, if they don't give it back to you immediately, you're still going to leave him and then fight in court to get your money back. And make sure you get your child support, too. I wish you well, Al. Okay, we have no guests coming today, which, as far as I'm concerned, is all right with me, because we gossip about the stars and open up the phones to you. 866-GET-WENDY. It's 866-GET-WENDY. And the Hour of Truth is coming up next. Oh, and I'm going to give you the April book reads for the book club, too.
Wendy, man.
He's got caught twice with 2 different women who are saying that he's trying to get with them. I need to kick this dog to the curb, don't I?
The Wendy Williams Experience. Yo, did you catch this flashback?
Yeah, hi. My name is James.
Hi, James.
Wendy, I called yesterday to make the correction about Angela Bofield, a song.
Yes.
The 2 guys that called in, the Let Me Be Your Angel, that was by Stacey Lattisaw.
Yes.
The Angel itself, that was by Angela Winbush solo.
Okay.
When she was now today, the Sergio Mendes,
yes,
the Never Gonna Let You Go, that was a ballad. The disco, now we on the upbeats, that was I'll Tell You. I know you remember that.
Yes.
I'll Tell You Where You Have to Go, oh baby, 1979.
Yes, wow,
on Electra
James.
Records.
You are a crow.
Because he did the real thing before that. Stevie Wonder wrote that disco, the early, like about 1977. The biggest one was I'll Tell You, 1979. It was on Electra Records. Wendy?
Yes, James.
And Wendy, one more thing. And when you mentioned the Try It Out, that was by Gino Sucio. I'm familiar with a lot of music. Okay.
Thank you, James.
All right, thanks. Have a good evening.
We love you for listening. Bye-bye.
All right, bye.
We got him. This is it right here. Miss a day, miss a whole lot. Coming through your speakers, boy. It's Wendy, man.
Thank you. All right, the Wendy Williams Experience on the radio and taking your telephone calls at 866-GET-WENDY. So the man who was shot by Proof died earlier this morning. Yes, this just in. A man who police said was shot by rapper Proof just before Proof himself was killed died of his wounds early Tuesday, meaning this morning, at the hospital, says a spokesperson. Keith Bender had been critically shot in the head a week ago at the CCC, which is a nightclub on 8 Mile Road, the boundary between Detroit and the northern suburbs. Well, he's 35 years old. He died earlier this morning. And that's according to a spokesperson at St. John's Hospital and Medical Center. Police have said witnesses told them that Proof shot Bender during the dispute at the After Hours Club. Proof's cousin, Mario Etheridge, then shot and killed Proof, whose real name was Dushan Holton. Mario Etheridge is 28, and he's pled not guilty to charges of carrying a concealed weapon and discharging a firearm in the building. Blah, 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 so on and so forth. That's that. So, Eva Longoria from Desperate Housewives, according to Jamie Foxx, is marrying Tony Parker soon. Here's the quote. I know her boyfriend and soon-to-be husband. We're good friends. We actually hooked up on a song. He raps in French. He kills it in French. He sounds so sexy. I don't know what he's saying. He could just say, order me some dinner. And it's a trip to here. Nobody cares. Yeah, nobody cares. And outside of that show, nobody cares about her. You can turn on young Charlemagne's microphone. I at least like to hear him breathe. Yeah, young Charlemagne, the god, is still in the building.
Yes, greetings.
We're just straightening out a few things internally with the radio, establishment here. And then you're going to break free like a mad pit bull.
Yes, I am.
All over the audience. Love that. So, let's see. Oh, people are still calling for advice hour. Yes, that's garbage. Mm-hmm. All of that stuff, including the menu. Yep, I used it to wipe off the microphone, so you know how dirty that is. Yeah. Well, people are still calling regarding advice hour. Okay, I'll be there in a moment. Do you remember that classic movie Claudine from the 1970s? So Bernie Mac has purchased the film rights. Remember, James Earl Jones and Diane Carroll were in it? Well, Bernie's going to be co-starring in it with Halle Berry. It's going to be an updated version of Claudine, and Bernie's going to play the James Earl Jones role, and of course, Halle's going to play the Diane Carroll role, and so good for them. Claudine. It's very funny. I was just talking about this show last night, saying, do people still watch it? I don't hear anybody talking about Black, White. Do people still watch it? Is the show over? Did it get a resounding buzz because Oprah, investigated the whole Black, White thing, and because it was such a start? Is it over?
It was over last week. Last week was the last week.
Oh, that was the last. Yeah, but I didn't even hear anybody talk about that the last week.
It was like a downer. It was like, boom.
No, what?
Nah, it was kind of a downer. They just basically wrapped it up. The two families didn't really enjoy each other. The black family said they didn't learn too much from the white family.
Okay.
And they said, there's a lot of hope, but there's a lot of things that, we need to learn about each other.
Okay.
As different type of people.
How many episodes of that show actually came on TV? 8, 5, 3? Oh, 8.
Only 8.
People only were buzzing about it during maybe the first 3 episodes. Then all of a sudden,
it was. I really enjoyed it. I felt that it was something that all black families should watch because it was really you learn a lot. And some people who don't really, there's not racism. Racism in America. Yeah. They kind of see, there is different forms of racism.
All right.
White family, they didn't really understand.
All right, thank you, Justin.
You can't give a white man the true experience of a black man unless you give him bad credit and a well-endowed penis.
Well, I say all that to say that Ice Cube is slamming critics of his show Black White, insisting that he just wanted to spark debate. He denies deliberating, setting out to upset viewers and so on and so forth. Here's his quote. I just wanted to get dialogue and get people talking about race. I wanted the show to reflect that. There is still a problem with race relations in America, and there are many layers dealing with the subject. I really don't care what people say about me because honestly, I'm used to it. My intent is clear when I say the things aren't to offend anyone. It's to hopefully open the viewers and the listeners' eyes to see that there is a problem. So, mission accomplished. I love me some Ice Cube. I mean, he's a little man, but he always seemed of the body type that could pick me up, which has always been my problem with little men. Like, if you're a little man and a scrawny man, you know what I mean? I mean, be packing some power in that little compact car. You know what I'm saying? If I have too much to drink at a party, can you pick me up and throw me over your shoulders? Can your shoulders at least be wide enough to support my big ass? Can you at least, you know what I mean? Shout out to the little men. Charlamagne, no offense.
I'm diesel.
No, exactly. Charlamagne, you go and you work out at the gym, you know. I mean, you're not doing this by design, but, you know, like Charlamagne's a little man, but you're not even a little man. I'm sorry. Anything's little to me, Charlamagne, because, you know, I'm a big old bear. But Charlamagne's like 5'8". And Charlamagne, he worked, he's not like scrawny. Like, I used to work with this little white dude. His name is Patty Duke. Yo, Patty is like, hey, Sanchez. Remember Patty Duke? Sanchez is in here. He's the chief of engineering here at our flagship station, BLS. Like, that's Patty Duke was like 98 pounds soaking wet, 4'11", and like the size of an engineering wire. That's not the okay, back to Ice Cube. Like, I have always dug Ice Cube, and not for nothing, in addition to what appears to be mighty physical strength, he's got the look of Goliath. Oh my God, he raises that dramatic eyebrow. You know what I'm saying? Ever see Ice Cube get mad? Rah! Yeah, exactly. A little man with power in his punch. So I've always dug Ice Cube. Hey, Cube. Hey. Hey, Miss Cube. Hey. So, let's go to line number 7, or not line number 1. Richardson is on the phone. Richardson?
Yes.
Hi, it's Wendy. How are you?
I am fine, Wendy.
Okay, so I see on the computer you're 22 and you've got girlfriend problems.
I got a girlfriend problem, man. That makes a lot of effects in my life right now.
Oh, okay. Let's talk clearly, okay?
Okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Richardson.
Okay, I'm 22 years old. I've been living with my girl for the past 3.5 years, nearly 4 years. And all I ever wanted, I want to get married with her. I want to marry her. I want to have a family. I'm a truck driver. I started driving trucks about a year and a half ago. And every time I came home, I'll say I came home every month or 4 weeks, 3 weeks. But every time I came home, I had this feeling that my girl was cheating on me. But November, she got pregnant for me, that's what I think.
Oh.
And I came home a week ago now. I live in Philadelphia. She lives in Jersey. We got plans to buy a house, which is I'm doing right now.
Yes.
And she told me she's been seeing somebody else.
Of course.
She's pregnant with my baby.
Yes, Richardson. So now, what is your question to me?
My question to you is, every time I called her, she wouldn't answer the phone. And when she did finally answer the phone,
she was out of breath. Listen, Richardson, here's my suggestion to you. You're 22 years old. Your ability to even think about settling down is to be applauded. And your ability to even think about commitment with one woman is to be doubly applauded. But let's face it, man, you're a truck driver. You got to be with a woman that you can emotionally and physically trust. She's already confessed that she's cheated on you and that the baby might not be yours. Now, if this baby turns out to be yours, so what? The trust is broken and you cannot be there babysitting. It's not like you're a high school teacher over at Camden High and you report home every day for 5 o'clock. Your hours are long. Your head must be clear so you don't hit me in my bunchkin because we're on the roads too. You understand? You don't have time for this foolishness.
I understand that, but what can I do? Should I leave her alone?
Of course. Leave her alone. Marriage is out of the question. Sex is out of the question. There's no more dating, nothing. Just make sure that if this baby turns out to be yours, you're going to pay your child support. And I have something else to suggest to you. Chances are the man that she cheated on you with is not half the man that you are. Chances are that the man that she cheated on you with is the kind of skank who won't pay his child support. And she's probably the kind of broad that would put the child support off on the good guy, even if she finds out the baby's not yours. So if I were you, I would lockjaw like a pit bull on this baby's DNA once the baby comes out. and make sure that if she says the baby is yours, that the baby is really yours. You understand what I'm saying? And Richardson, one more thing. Do not tell her that you question the DNA. After she tells you the baby is yours, act like you go with that. And when this broad turns her back, you swab that baby's mouth and you get everything, you and that baby's saliva, right over to a DNA. Do you understand what I'm saying, Richardson?
I understand clearly.
Yes, don't mess up because she's going to trap you with child support, whether this is your baby or not.
Right.
Yeah, it's Charlemagne.
Yes.
I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, Richardson. Thank you for calling, Richardson.
Thanks.
I wish you well. Bye-bye. I guess what I was thinking, though, is like, damn, this guy is 22. Charlotte's like 20. You're 25.
If I was a truck driver, I'd have different coochie in different states all over the place.
Exactly. But in my mind, I'm thinking, boy, your average 22-year-old is not thinking about marriage and settling down. Do you hear how unbelievably sincere he sounded? Mm-hmm. He's about to throw it all away. Hey, look, it's just as important as for guys to, to get their fun on as it is for girls. I mean, except when you have a baby on the way, then all bets off.
I'd be keeping that truck stops from here to South Carolina.
Skeet. Oh gosh, line number 2, Chrysela. You say Halle Berry can't play a welfare mother?
No, Wendy, come on. How are you going to let that one ride?
You know what? I've never thought Halle Berry was the best actress anyway. I thought Halle Berry was terrible in that Oprah movie. I think Halle Berry's terrible in almost everything she's in. Only thing she's good at is slobbing a white man's knob, and that's how she got the Academy Award. Because we all know that's how Hollywood plays the game.
Amen.
I mean, come on. I mean, if Mary J. Blige had her acting chops up, I could see her in the role.
Even with her acting chops down, I bet she could do a better job playing a welfare mother than Halle Berry.
Latifah. There you go.
Yep.
If you think about any of the chicks from Set It Off, Vivica, Jada, Kimberly Elise. Mm-hmm. I mean, but Halle, no. I mean, I know she was in Losing Isaiah, but wasn't that her old nose? And she was more believable?
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, what the hell is that? I mean, come on. And maybe even Bernie's a little too old maybe to play the James Earl Jones role. Maybe. I mean, he's funny for comic relief. That's my man, but still.
Yeah. You have a point there.
I mean, but Halle, as a welfare mother, can you imagine her in that scene when she found out her daughter's pregnant? She whip her behind, please. One of them weave tracks fall out, then it's like stop the camera.
I'm a fan of Halle Berry as far as the cover girl, Easy Breezy, and all that other kind of stuff.
She could do Cleopatra. She could be my glamour girl. I love her for that.
Yes.
But welfare mother hiding an iron because a welfare person's coming over.
Yeah.
No. Eating sugar cookies and Kool-Aid with like a half a pound of sugar in it? No.
By the way, speaking of which, was I the only one watching the Molinakis Kid again last night on MTV? Why is it that I revert to being like a 12-year-old boy, I might add? Andy Molinakis on MTV. I love that show. He made Kool-Aid last night and put like 12 pounds of sugar in it and then sipped it from the top. I was laughing right along with him like a 12-year-old girl. Thank you for calling, Chrysela. Everybody keep it where you got it. It's Wendy, man.
Wendy, man.
I'm 46 years old. I haven't had any in 3 years. My wife cut me off 3 years ago because of her serious mental deficiencies, and I've still been a faithful husband.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Damn. This person says, Wendy, if the National Enquirer building has not been blown up yet or any of its employees haven't been killed, Wendy, is fine. Let them use their rights and sue her for defamation. Them white folks do that ish that she does on a daily basis as far as spreading rumors on celebrities. I don't condone what she does, but I don't wish violence on her. Just look at the internet. There are rumors that start. I'm sure Wendy Williams is not the cause of. Oh, this is great. You didn't sign your name, though. They're yelling and fighting. Where are they yelling and fighting? I can't even figure out what website this is. You're damn right. I stick to reading and going to the internet, and I find out stuff and stuff like that. But I'll tell you what, in the early days of my career and breaking stories and all that other kind of stuff, I've never successfully been sued. Knock on wood. And I'm not trying to have it done at this late day in my career. You know what I mean? So, in rejudging and retooling, I've stepped back. I don't need to be the first to break a damn story. Let somebody else step out there and catch the bad one. And then I'll say, according to my gossip friend Flo Anthony, let Flo get the suit. According to my friends at the National Enquirer, let them wear that. I don't need to be breaking stories anymore. Yeah, damn right. As a matter of fact, I just got a fax from somebody saying that they're breaking up with me. Somebody named Claire. I am breaking up with you. Charlamagne is immature, and you don't break stories the way you used to. Well, then, bye. Bye, because I'm not breaking stories.
I have one thing to say.
How you doing? And Charlamagne can be an ass. That's why he's here. I'm just saying. That breaking story thing, boy. I came out unscathed, but I'm not going back down. I need to be the first one to say. Shoot, I was just telling young Charlamagne behind the scenes. So that R. Kelly and Kelly brother DVD, my heart was beating 100,000 miles a minute because the brother talked to a Chicago radio station and it really got no national notoriety and stuff. Then he jumps on a plane. He comes here to New York. This was about a year ago. And he told the story here on the radio show. And I have to tell you something. My palms were sweating the whole time. Like, oh, my God, this is the first national platform that he's going on to tell this story. And I watched every word I said. According to Carrie Kelly, I'm trying to protect the radio station's interest and my interest. Because what if all of a sudden R. Kelly got off? Stranger things have happened. OJ's walking free. I know what I saw in the video, but stranger things have happened. What if R. Kelly got off and then decided to sue a line of people who badmouthed him? You know what I mean? And then this interview with his brother is part of the suit, and I get sued, and my radio stations get sued, and that was about the last time I can think of that I broke something. I mean, that little thing with maybe, Superhead and Eddie Murphy, but I'm hoping that went under the radar. After I said it, I was like, damn, why'd I have to break it? Even though I got that from a very, very well-placed source. Mm-hmm. And then, clench my booty every time coming into the radio station for the next 72 hours afterwards, because, Eddie is good for calling radio station owners saying, oh, this is Eddie Murphy. And here in New York, the Sutton family, they own WBLS. It's not like this big conglomerate. It's the Black Suttons. They're right downstairs on the 40th floor. Hello, king of all Suttons. This is Eddie Murphy. You tell that, I'm looking through my Daily Mail with palms sweating and, faxes looking for, the law firm of Yankowitz and Yankowitz. You know what I mean? Yeah, I see nothing. Please, breaking stories is not fun and it's not cute. I'll leave that to whoever.
Put that where?
Exactly. There. So Claire, if you're still listening, how you doing? Go someplace else where I guess they break stories. I've worked too hard to get yoked up. Knock on wood. Stop talking about it. LA weight loss. 1-800-448-TREM. I mean, that at the end of the day, that was my secret weapon. I love to retool and do, plastic surgery, Botox, whatever, so on and so forth. But the last 25 pounds, truthfully, that's a LA weight loss thing. And I will never go back. If you want to lose weight and feel great and get all the tastes that you love satisfied, from sweet chocolate cake to spicy nachos and stuff like that, you probably need to do what I did, call LA Weight Loss, because you're a foodie. You can't just take a pill and drink a glass of water and lose weight. On LA Weight Loss, No pills required. No gym required. You get a one-on-one weight loss counselor, and it's all good. Oh, and they're affordable. And there are over 600 locations. You know there's one near you or where you work or where you dwell. So I'm going to give you the telephone number. Tuck it away until you need it. It's LA Weight Loss, 1-800-448-TRIM, 1-800-448-TRIM. I lost 15 pounds in approximately 10 weeks on LA Weight Loss. And my second 10 pounds in approximately 8 weeks on LA Weight Loss. Truth be told, there was a little bit of slipping and cheating in there too. And I still lost the weight. But I knew how to get right back on. Fat no more. Call LA Weight Loss, 1-800-448-TRIM, 1-800-448-TRIM. And now the sushi is here. Oh, part of the LA Weight Loss lifestyle. Very little rice. You're allowed to eat rice on LA Weight Loss. Delicious brothy soup. You know, a little something slimy and stringy. Oh, yeah. LA Weight Loss, 1-800-448-TRIM. Oh, the auto show is still in town. Jacob Javits Center, okay? Don't forget to get your picture taken with the new Lamborghini. It's navy blue. My son got his picture taken over the weekend. Cute. It's the Dream photo exhibit over at the Jacob Javits Center. Over there at 11th Avenue. Yes, the New York Auto Show is in town. Okay, good. We're going to continue to... Oh, dear Wendy, thank you for explaining why Charlemagne is so irritating. He's a little man. So therefore, he suffers from the Napoleon complex. This really explains why he's the way he is. Please tell the little man that there are qualified professionals that can help him with his problem and keep him... the back playing the back like you've been doing. There's no reason for shrimp cocktails to speak. Oh, that's from the people of Weehawken, New Jersey. The whole town is turned against you.
Yes, they're on me hard. Weehawken is on me.
Oh, Charlemagne, I've been called the worst things, including a man, which there's probably nothing worse that you can call a woman than a man. Oh, and Tupac, of course, with the stinky cat trap. Take no offense and just understand that here on The Experience, people go hard or go home. Just like we go hard on the microphone, they go hard to go hard at us. So it's all cyclical and it's all good.
That's why I'm the prince of pissing people off, the ruler rubbing you the wrong way, the architect of aggravation, the catalyst of controversy. That is I.
Wow. Apparently his feelings aren't hurt, Weehawken. All right, look, we're going to continue with the break, and we'll be back with, more gossip. We'll take your phone calls, too. It's the Wendy Williams Experience on WTMP Tampa. You guys, this is going to end, Tampa, where you're not going to get every single nuance of the show. You know, there's a national part and then there's a New York local part. Right now we're in the New York local part. So Tampa and Jacksonville also at Hot 105.7. They're spying on the New York local part. So they're hearing everything. They don't get the bonus hour, though. We still got that for ourselves. Hey. All right. So it's Wendy until 7, but only until 6 in Florida. On 107.5 WBLS, but on WTMP in Tampa and Hot 105.7 in Jacksonville, Florida. Thank you.
Wendy Williams rocking your station, dropping hits across the whole nation. Wendy Williams rocking your afternoon.
Everybody, okay, so we're still here, the Wendy Williams Experience. You know, we got our book club going on now as of the beginning of 2006. Every month I introduce you to a book or two, and that would be the first Friday of every month. And then on the last Friday of every month, I like to, where it's, permitted, have the interview, have the book writer, the author come in, and we round out that particular book. So the books that we're reading this month, one of them is by LaJoyce Brookshire, and it's called Faith Under Fire, Betrayed by a Thing Called Love. LaJoyce happens to have been in the music industry years ago, and her story in a nutshell goes something like this. She was a single woman about town in New York. She met this fabulous guy. He married her. Little did she know, he had full-blown AIDS. the rest of the story unfolds, how she handled it. She's still here to tell her story. As a matter of fact, she'll be in at the end of this month. The last week of the month, LaJoyce will be in. But I encourage you to pick up this book. It's a real story of inspiration and just disgusting behavior, too. LaJoyce Brookshire. It's called Faith Under Fire. That's one book. Then the other book that we're reading this month is by a man named Byron Harmon. Byron Harmon is a brother man who happens to be an executive producer over at CBS here in New York. Byron's book is called Mistakes Men Make, and it surrounds this one-time pro jock who lands the job as a sports anchor here in New York, making great money, and he falls for all of the debauchery that you can fall for if you're making great dough and you're single and, you know, you're in a city that has endless women, endless drugs, endless sex, just endless. And he gets involved in all that stuff. And his father is dying of cancer at the same time. So the second book is by Byron Harmon, and it's called Mistakes Men Make. And Byron will also be in the last week of April. So if you're not a reader, fine. That's great. Let the listeners know us real men would rather hear from Charlemagne the God instead of that pillow-biting, half-homo Woody who used to give advice. Damn. Do your thing, Charlemagne. We got you covered. That's from Chef Roscoe. He says, P.S. Now back to the spinach and walnut souffle. Yeah, he defeated everything he said with his P.S.
How you doing?
Hey, Roscoe. Listen, Coley, I know that Andy Milonakis is in his 30s. I know. He's stricken with whatever that is that gives you that forever youthful thing. Not the kind of youthful that you want, but the kind of youthful that you don't want. I know. But I am reduced to being 12 years old right along with him when that show comes on TV. Carmen Electra is no longer with the Pussycat Dolls. But I just think that was such a brilliant invention, those Pussycat Dolls. And they have a slow jam out right now. VH1 was playing the video on Sunday morning when I woke up. I was like, I like this song. I've heard this before. I had no idea this is the Pussycat Dolls. So they got their thing going on, and Carmen has been performing with them for the past 2 years. Unfortunately, it's come to a point where she can't do it because they can't afford her and to meet her needs. Here's Carmen Electra's quote. I was part of the Dolls for 2 years and did every show with them, including those that we did with Gwen Stefani and Christina Aguilera, and which was big fun. But financially, I could not become a part of their new music project. We parted ways, and I continue with my movies. It was a financial sacrifice. I couldn't make it. I've got bills to pay. Don't you? Yeah, because as I was watching the video, I was like, okay, there's got to be dissension in this group. This group will be around for all of 12 more minutes because the lead singer is the lead singer. And them other broads, it's a strain to give them video time even during the videos. You know what I mean? It's a strain. And then the lead singer will break out because somebody will be filling her head, telling her she can be the next big thing. And then she'll suffer the same fate as Coco from SWV. You know what I'm saying? The lead singer, everybody's whispering in her ear. She came out and pitched a brick.
Marion.
Earl Marion.
Yes. He's doing South Pole ads now.
Yes. And as we know, South Pole ads and starring in dem plays that go from city to city marks the end of people's career.
Yes.
Oh, and Surreal Life. And by the way, I'm not doing Celebrity Fit Club. Because after the excitement of Dr. Ian being here, I was like, I'm not doing that. First of all, that's buffoonery. I do my buffoonery on my time, you know, to benefit me, not an ensemble cast. Second of all, VH1, you're not going to get me to water down Wendy Williams is on Fire by buffooning it up on Celebrity Fit Club. So, Dr. Ian, thanks for the offer, but now,
back there.
Only one place you're going to catch me on VH1, and that is my own little show. Wendy Williams is on Fire. Oh, shut up. We start filming, and I told you in about 2 weeks. So, by the way, keep the crickets going. My father's looking for a book agent. Please. Wow. My father's looking for a book agent, and, you know, I know we've got a plethora of people that listen to this show. The old man is a good writer. He's got 2 books under his belt, and he's hungry. And no, please, it's my daddy. No, look. He's hungry. He's thirsty. And you can best be sure that if you plan a meeting for him at 9 o'clock on a Monday morning, he will be up here. Don't worry that he lives in Miami. Don't worry. Please get him off my back. I don't know the process by which you go about looking for an agent. And unfortunately, the people that I deal with, well, it's like bigger business. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm with the Random House family. Like they don't know agents dealing with, a Tom Williams. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I tried to tell the old man this, and he just, and he's like, well, what about your writer, Karen? Now, mind you, he and Karen have met. Karen Hunter is my writer, but she's also a part of my family. She's been to the house, family events, the whole bit. So I said, all right, Daddy, I'll ask her. Karen was like, I don't know. I mean, I'll be honest with you. Agents are good for what they're good for, but once, you get a name and you can start, making it without them cutting out your 15 or 8%, F an agent. You know what I mean? Tell you right now, all it took me was a couple of books to learn the business myself. I don't have an agent. I could use that 15%. You feel me? All I had to do was learn from my first 2 books what the hell I need to do on my own for my 3rd book. Send a question mark on that book stroll and all the money stays in the family. Okay? So I don't know what to do, but if
down the NYC. Listen, Wendy.
Oh yes,
I
Daddy.
think you have to put on that recording of your saying that word. I think it's necessary.
Fire! Oh, Daddy!
Love that, Wendy. Come on, fire.
Wendy, man.
Wendy? Oh, you're fantastic,
whatever.
Wendy. You
always be my special star. So look, you can hear the old man. He's got a great sense of humor. He's got a zest for life and whatnot. If you happen to be a book agent and you might want to represent my father, I guess this is one of those times that working on the airwaves as well, because Wendy at the WendyWilliamsExperience.com. You can email me, and please have your credentials right, because I will not let a killer into my parents' lives, and I will thoroughly check you out. Wendy at the WendyWilliamsExperience.com. Thank you,
Wendy, man.
This show is crazy. Just make sure it stays broadcast right here, because it's crazy. Everybody I know loves it, even my mother.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
What up, everybody? This is your boy Neo.
Yo, what the deal? This your boy Genuine.
What it is, man? It's your homeboy T-Pain. You already know you're listening to the Wendy Williams Experience.
Oh, Chef Roscoe. Surely you understand I use the word souffle for dramatic effect. How you doing? Do you know that at the end of Sex and the City, Sarah Jessica Parker gave all the actresses on the show a diamond ring to commemorate the end of the series? Well, if you don't know, now you know. Kelly Rowland's new CD will be out July 11th. It's called My Story, Kelly Rowland's. And she's going to talk about her personal relationships. Maybe we'll find out what happened with she and the football player. That relationship went away real nice and smooth. I mean, an artist, a celebrity couldn't ask for a better transition from being engaged to being a single person than what Kelly Rowland's had. She says, this is an album that is very different from the last record. It was also alternative, and this record is urban. I want to go back to my roots, and that's where I started, and that's what I feel is natural to me. Was the last album alternative? Was she rocking out like Wicked Wisdom? I don't know.
Did anybody care?
Yeah, I can't even think other than that song with Nelly and that possible relationship. They had it popping.
That was on Nelly's album, though.
Oh, it was? Mm-hmm. Well, then what the hell was on Kelly Rowland's album?
Who cares?
Wow. Okay, are you ready for this one? Just when you think Tom Cruise couldn't be any more... I can't even find the adjective. Just listen to me. Dad-to-be Tom Cruise vows to eat the placenta of his newborn baby and plans on dining on the umbilical cord also. I don't read GQ magazine. Where are you fashionable men? Why am I just finding out that this is in GQ? What is the matter with you all? Doesn't everybody read with the experience in mind? If you read something good, can you please send it to me? I mean, it's the neighborly thing to do. Hell, this is a show where it's a village. It takes a village to make a radio show. And we share. So he's 43, and this is what he told GQ magazine. I'm going to eat the placenta. I thought that would be good. It's very nutritious. I'm going to eat the cord and the placenta right there. You know,
Terrence said, he said on primetime, it's not true.
Oh, he was joking. Well, see, that's what I get for getting here at the last minute. Taryn's been asking me, do I want to watch Primetime for the past 2 days? And I keep saying, Taryn, I'm going to watch Primetime tomorrow. Well, Mission Impossible 3 is coming out, so he'll say virtually anything at this point to drive you all to the box office. By the way, Mobb Deep's new CD, Blood Money, will be in stores May 2nd. And David Blaine, the magician, who always does something. You know, I never much set my TV to watch him, but whenever I watch, I'm always trinked by what the hell he's got going on. So, you know, he's a magician, and he's going to go underwater for his next stunt. He's going to live underwater like a human aquarium-esque type thing, 8 feet worth of acrylic. And it's going to be a sphere. And he's going to set it up in front of Lincoln Center, New York, and he'll cap off the trick by attempting to hold his breath underwater longer than the record, which is 8 minutes. In the meantime, he's going to live in this aquarium for 7 days. The record for holding your breath is 8 minutes and 58 seconds. That's on May 8th at 8 p.m. It's a 2-hour edition. I guess it's only important to tune in the last 5 minutes to see if he holds out that last minute of the breath hold. Charlamagne, I know you got your sports report, and can I please request Tiger Woods talking about somebody being a spaz? Is that a bad thing to call somebody?
If you're Tiger Woods and they don't want you to be black, they want him to be block.
Oh, yes. Okay. So what did he do?
He apologized for using the word spaz because after his floundering play during the final round of the Masters last week, he was talking and he said that I put it atrociously today. Once I got on the greens, I was a spaz. And they said the word spaz is a derogatory term for people with physical coordination problems. Imagine if he would have said crunk. I got it popping on the golf course today.
Yeah, they do like him to stay in his lane. So now please tell me about the guy from the Portland Trail Blazers. He's a basketball player, and he might be buying his own team.
Well, Terry Porter's a former Portland Trail Blazers basketball player.
Do we know him? Am I supposed to really know? Because, I don't know sports.
When Portland was, championship contenders back in the day with Clyde Drexler, he was on that squad. Ball head, shooting guard.
So about how old is Terry Porter now? I'm trying to figure out how long ago was he playing.
He's old. He's old. He's old. I don't know how old, but he's older.
Well, yeah, young Charlamagne, how old is old to your ass?
Well, I started to say old as dirt, but I don't want to go that far. But he's older.
Well, name a number.
50-something.
Oh, wow. Well, that's still not old.
Wow. Yeah. He's seasoned. It's a better term?
Yes.
Yes, he's seasoned. But he's on the verge of joining potential investors to purchase the Trailblazers and Rose Garden Arena. That's the arena they play in.
Yeah. Does he have money like that?
I have no idea.
Okay. And Kobe Bryant made some kind of record the other day?
Yeah, he broke the Lakers' single-season scoring record. Friday night, he scored 50 points. And he broke Elgin Baylor's single-season record. I wouldn't really applaud for that because Kobe Bryant shoots the ball 80 times a game.
Oh, so to only get it in a few times. Oh, Goose, that's not a big deal.
Yeah, he acts like he's on the court by himself.
Yeah. Oh, selfish.
So, it is what it is.
Okay. And what about the Zab? Is there a rematch? The Zab Judah and Floyd Mayweather, and what's going on with that?
I don't know if it's going to be a rematch, but Roger Mayweather, the uncle of boxer Floyd Mayweather, he had his license taken away by the Nevada Athletic Commission Thursday and was fined $200,000 for the, jumping in the ring and trying to get into the fight with Zab after Zab delivered the low blow to Floyd Mayweather. Does
he have to sit on the sidelines for like 2 years before you get your boxing license back? Like, how does that work? Do you know?
I'm not a boxingista.
Okay.
I wouldn't know the background things like that.
All right. Well, thanks for the sports report. Is that it? Is there anything else in sports? I swear, I just don't, I don't know the sports. I can tell you who's sleeping with who, and I just figure, there are heterosexual guys that listen to this show, and women like my girl Friday, Chi-Chi, who actually enjoy real talk about real sports. And they want to hear, while they might kiki and cackle at, my fluff, regarding, Sugar Ray Leonard and Johnny Gill. There are many people who want to go in deeper. Much like Sugar Ray Leonard and Johnny Gill.
How you doing?
All right. Okay. George Michael is in trouble again. He allegedly hit 3 parked cars and drove away without telling the owners. This all happened the other night. Did you guys see this on the news? Did you saw it on the news? Do you think everybody saw it? Because I will skip over this. Okay. Let's move on. What was I doing that night? I didn't see the news. Oh, yeah. Michael Douglas, I swear the older people get, the more nuttiness that falls out of their mouth. I can't wait to be, what do you call old in their 50s?
Old and dirty.
Great. Well, then I can't wait to be old and dirty, because then you can just say what you want. You can wear your hair crooked, bangs over your right ear. Straighten it up, Miss Wendy. Leave me alone. Look at Miss Wendy. She's getting it in with, fuchsia eyeshadow, lipstick on my teeth, and all that other kind of stuff. I just can't wait for that, because, when you get older, people are just happy that you're alive, and it becomes comical, kind of like a 3-year-old. Anytime you open your mouth, what the hell is going to fall out of your ornery mouth? So this Michael Douglas. So he says, talking about Basic Instincts, regardless of how Basic Instincts 2 was executed, I think it's really hard for sex in the cinemas now, because 15 years later, you've got all these cable outlets and you've got the internet. You've got Desperate Housewives, where even the network standards have changed so dramatically. So there isn't that titillation factor that there was a number of years ago. And then, he says that, Kim Basinger was originally up for the Sharon Stone role, but passed on it because it was too raunchy. And he goes on to say, not a lot of stars wanted to go into that area with the director and I, those years ago. That wasn't exactly ornery. I mean, the last time he talked, he said that Angelina Jolie hired a permanent babysitter for her third world kids in Finding Brad Pitt, which I can't wait until I can say things like that and get away with it. And I hope to God I will still be cupping somebody's microphone somewhere to do it. Just so we'll go from the Wendy Williams experience to what's going to come out of her mouth next. And I'll give you a good show, too. You kidding me? Joan Collins, she's a crow. She's talking. She says that, these days the graphic magazines are robbing kids of their childhood. Do you think this is just older people being bitter? Because you used to do it, too, Joan. Michael Douglas, you used to do it, too. You know what I mean? Like, she's, I guess, just mad because she's 73, and she'll be 73 next month, because Dynasty, or no, that's Dallas, it's about to be remade. But anyway, she says that there are too many elements of society that she finds distasteful, including pressure for little girls to grow up too quickly. She says, I think a lot of children are losing their childhood because so many magazines for girls are so graphic. I think it's a great pity. Children know too much. I never saw a naked man until I got married. Shut the hell up. No sex before marriage. Wow. I'm really kind of private. I never discuss things with the girls. It's hard to understand these days.
She sounds old, horny, and frustrated.
Yeah, and then she goes on to say that Bridget Bardot, who is a contemporary of Joan Collins, is ruined by excessive tanning. Well, that's true. In Hollywood, they make a huge effort. But if you see them during the day, they don't quite look the same. Bag ladies. Talking about women who overtan. I mean, I like Joan Collins. As a matter of fact, when I get that age, I'll probably be wearing one of her wigs. And instead of the bangs being turned over my right ear, my bangs will probably be my kitchen, and I'll probably be parting the main part of the hair with like Cousin It. I'll part it just enough to put a microphone in. And then I'll do the show. All right, let's talk on the telephone. We could just press anything that we want, Goose. I'm not even much particular right now. Hello, hi, you're on the radio. Welcome to the Wendy Williams Experience. Okay, I'm about to dip to a blind item from Myra Panache.
Yeah, good afternoon. Could I speak to Wendy?
Oh, hi. Hello, this is Wendy speaking. How are you?
All right, Wendy. Listen, Wendy, back in October, there was a comment that was made on your show, and you had said for Haitian people to stand up if they wanted to make a comment. There was a gentleman that called, and he had his son talk to you, and you said that you really don't like to talk to kids, but he made a comment that all Haitian people stink, and when we come to this country, we all live up in one place in the whole nine.
I vaguely remember that phone call.
Okay, I just wanted to make a comment that, when we come, and I think I talk on behalf of the Haitian community and the West Indian community. When we come to this country, we come for a better living because the opportunities are better here than back home. But when we live here, we buy a house, and we'll put our family members to live into the house as a nest for them to go to school, learn English, and they leave the nest, and the home still stays there for people back home to come and live in the home.
I understand.
And instead of him putting his son on to talk to Wendy Williams, and this is not a diss to you, Wendy.
Go ahead.
But instead of putting his son on the phone to talk to Wendy Williams, what he should have done was take a black history book and teach his son that Haiti was the first black country to gain its independence. Because I think that would go farther in a black brother's life than
How you doing on the Wendy Williams show. I agree.
Okay.
I absolutely agree.
I just wanted to say that. And one more thing, being that, you've taught us to say how you doing in English, Spanish, and African, I would like to say it in Haitian.
Okay.
Como ça va?
All right. Bye-bye. Thank you for calling.
You're welcome.
Shout out to the whole Haitian community. Como ça va? Hey, Usher, use that one instead of the sock passe. Como ça va? Homeboy. Como ça va? I like that. All right, everybody, keep it where you got it. We got one more break.
It's Wendy, man.
Secret society, what is that? What is a secret society, world?
Rappers, they know how to go. They got to be sworn to secrecy by homosexuality.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
107.5 WBLS has got your black card.
Look for the WBLS street team in your neighborhood to get your official black card.
Good for WBLS goodies, tickets, and other discounts.
This week, if we catch you with your black card, you can pick up tickets to the International Auto Show at the Jacob Javits Convention Center, 11th and 12th between 34th and 39th Streets. Visit the Dream Photo Exhibit and take your photo with the new Lamborghini.
In the community with 107.5 WBLS.
Okay. Today's R&B and classic soul. 107.5 WBLS. But the same could be said for WTMP Tampa, where their slogan is also today's R&B and classic soul. How's it hanging, Tampa? How you digging the experience, Jacksonville? Hot 105.7. Feel free to email me. I can dish it out and I can take it. Wendy at the WendyWilliamsExperience.com. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Certainly before I get the bosses, my new crime bosses at the radio stations knocking on my door. Just, if you can head them off at the pass, I would appreciate that. Anyway, this hour of the Wendy Williams Experience is brought to you by General Motors. General Motors. By Wendy's. By Wendy's. Do you have that General Motors thing? It's brought to you by Wendy's. You know Wendy's. Oh, the hot and juicy, the chili, the Frosties. Oh, Wendy's. So, General Motors wants you to visit a website called Live Green, Go Yellow. Here's why. Because at the Live Green, Go Yellow website, you can learn 11 ways to make a difference on this Earth Day, which is April 22nd. You can learn more about E85 ethanol. That's probably all 11 of the 11 ways, because that's what they're pitching at General Motors, this E85 ethanol. You can find out which GM flex fuel vehicles can run on E85 ethanol. E85 ethanol is the new way to go. It's fuel for your vehicle, but only a vehicle that is manufactured to run on E85 ethanol can run on E85 ethanol. And the great thing about GMC is that other manufacturers make these vehicles compatible with this fuel, but GM makes the most. GM makes the most. So go to the website, livegreengoyellow.com for your Earth Day. You owe it to yourself and you owe it to the Earth to learn more about E85 ethanol. And thank you very much. One more thing, then we're going to continue with the break because we do have the bonus hour to luxuriate together. The Universal Circus is set to be in Prospect Park. It's going to be there, actually, through the 30th of this month, which is fantastic. And tomorrow is Wednesday. Steve Harvey and Jackie Reed, nephew Tommy, they're going to be stopping by and, hosting the circus. Plus Yankee Stadium, the circus is going to be there May 2nd through May 7th. And Roy Wilkins Park in Newark, May 23rd through May 29th. And if you're going to be seeing the circus in Newark, I don't know exactly what night I'm supposed to be hosting, but I host the circus one night in Newark, New Jersey every year. So, you can go on the other nights, but come on my night. Hey, we'll have some fun. We'll be laughing it for ourselves at the Universal Circus. All right, so we're going to continue with this break. Don't forget, here in New York, Vaughn Harper comes on at 7 o'clock with The Quiet Storm. In the meantime, you got Wendy until 7 on 107.5 WBLS.
It's Wendy with the throwback from way back. For Wendy Williams Experience. For Wendy Williams Experience.
What up, y'all? This your girl, Little Mo, a.k.a. the best singer in hip-hop and R&B.
Hey, what's up? This is A. Marie.
Hey, yo, what's up? This is Khalees, and you're listening to the Wendy Williams Experience.
Listen. Yo, did you catch this flashback?
Line number 3, Josh wants to talk about Coretta Scott King. And Josh,
hey.
Hi, Josh.
How are you, Wendy? Love you, girl.
Josh, you sound so queenie.
Thank you.
And you are so young. You're 15 years old. All right, let's talk about Coretta Scott King, Josh.
Okay, yes. Died at the age of 78. And this is what really got me upset. I go to school today, and I'm like, oh, my God, brother. I'm like, brother, she died. They're like, who? Coretta Scott King. He's like, oh, my God, are you serious? So I go to class, and I'm like, Coretta Scott King died. And they're like, who? And I'm like, have we gotten so comfortable up in this world that we don't even know who she is? I'm like, what? What? I don't think so.
If he delivered the message like this, then you understand why it is everybody's confused. I picture him standing in a Catholic schoolgirl skirt, looking like Britney from Oops, I Did It Again, with his brother, Coretta died. What?
We got him. This is it right here. Miss a day, miss a whole lot. Coming through your speakers, boy. It's Wendy, man.
How you doing? It's the Wendy Williams Experience. All right.
Hey.
Melissa Etheridge's partner, Tammy, is pregnant with twins. They announced that on the website. They're thrilled. Tammy is 31. Melissa's 44. I like them as a couple. What is it? The wrong button, or you were trying to create something? Sorry, it was the wrong button from Goose. Wendy, tell everybody to fall back from Charlemagne the God. He brings a different vibe to the show. Please, we all know it will always be the Wendy Williams Experience, but he's good with the one-liners. He's kind of quiet lately. Tell him there's no love with hate. Oh, yes, that's from Asia. Fan of the young dude. How you doing? Do you want this for your files? Okay. Charlemagne keeps all of his faxes. I don't know what he's up to. Maybe he'll write a book one day. I don't know. And you guys will be the authors. Staple all his pages together. Take him up to the African man and get his cut. In the meantime, Ludacris is blasting Oprah, lashing out to Oprah about Oprah initially refusing to have him on her talk show and then publicly lecturing him about his rap lyrics. So Gail... It's so funny. Charlemagne calls my best friend Lisa Carnegie the bootleg Gail.
Ghetto Gail.
To my ghetto Oprah. Yeah. Anyway, so Ludacris apparently is saying what Gail wouldn't say. This is what happened when they came on to promote Crash, and he was part of that ensemble. She edited out a lot of my comments while keeping her own in. Of course, it's her show, but we were doing a show on racial discrimination, and she gave me a hard time as a rapper when I came on the show as a rapper. Initially, I wasn't even invited on the show. The rapper also revealed that Oprah insisted on further lecturing him on his lyrics once the show was over. Now, Gail, I hate to say this, but this, I believe. But Gail, you're a hell of a friend. Because if I needed somebody to vouch for me, I'd expect Carnegie to call right up and get right to the business. Because that's what friends do. Mary J. Blige is still talking. Mary's been doing a lot of talking recently. You know, what does she have, a new album that's about to come out or something?
Like, Breakthrough's already up.
I know, but I just can't figure out. We're getting a lot of comments from Mary regarding Whitney, regarding, God, VH1. My channel has been running that No More Drama, like when a show ends like 2 minutes before the top of the hour, they'll fill that 2 minutes with Mary's No More Drama. And I'm like, did she die or does she have new material coming out? Why are we getting such a... Mary, I love you, but why are we getting such a surge? So here she is in today's New York Post. She says, my God is a God who wants me to have things. I swear she sounds like that Reverend and that Reverend Run and his friend with the Phantom. My God is a God who wants me to have things. He wants me to bling. He wants me to be the hottest thing on the block.
Well, Mary, was your God happy when you broke up that happy home?
Oh!
This ain't what I heard. Heard Kendu was happily married. Before him and Mary got together.
And had a bunch of kids, too.
That's what I heard.
Wow. And allegedly the wife was in counseling with him thinking it was going to be all good.
But Kendu was plotting on jumping off with
Mary. Thou shalt not covet another woman's man. Mary, ain't no good gonna come to you.
Until you do right by me.
By Miss Kendu. Oh, wow. You're an ass, Charlamagne. Why'd you even have to bring that up? I try to repress that. Oh, my God. Where do we go from here? Sorry, Mary. I was sitting on that one indefinitely. All right. Is there anybody on hold we should probably say good night to? Good evening to? I'm part of a quarter Caribbean. We say that. Good evening.
Hi.
Hi, it's Wendy. Who are you? Elizabeth?
Yeah.
Hi, Elizabeth. Elizabeth is 40 and she's a new listener. And she's single and looking to meet a man at the auto show, but it didn't work.
Yes.
Well, did you go during the weekend?
Yes, I went on the weekend.
Oh, please. That's family time at the auto show.
I'm sorry?
That's family time at the auto show.
When should I go? She didn't say, like...
It's me. Go.
Is it Wendy?
Yes. Go.
Oh, my God.
Hi, Elizabeth.
Oh, my God. Wendy, I'm in my office. Thank God I share my office. Oh, my God. Are you kidding me?
No. Okay, so here's the deal. Elizabeth?
Yes.
You want to go when when it's not going to be like a family festive event. Like a Saturday afternoon, no school for the kids, fathers spending the weekend because they got custody with their sons. Please.
I'm in my high heel shoes. I'm like, oh my God, are you kidding me?
The New York Auto Show is in town for a few more days. It would behoove you as a single woman to stake it out at least 2 more times.
Okay, so when should I go? When is a really good time?
Tonight, yeah, a weeknight when kids are at home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it was the holiday. Oh my God.
Yeah, it was the holidays, all that family stuff. I know that crap. Oh my God, and you're walking around there all sassy with tight jeans and heels.
I had to stop.
Looking like a tramp. Oh my God.
Officer, because my shoes, they were so cute. They were like these bright orange shoes.
I can dig it.
And I had to stop a police officer to ask him for a Band-Aid.
Oh, damn.
That's so funny.
Yeah, go during weeknight.
But you know what? I love you, Wendy.
Thank you,
really
Elizabeth.
Do. I think you are just the most amazing black woman. I swear to God. I'm a lawyer here, and I'm a woman of a certain age, single, trying to make it on her own. And I just think that you are just so powerful. I just started, I go to the website looking at you. I wear the weave too, and then I have to sling it back because you have to be, cute. Two people in a white world. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
So
okay.
You are just. Oh my God! I listen to you, and when I giggle in my office office mate said, he's white. He's like, why are you laughing all the time?
Yes.
I can't tell him that, I'm listening to my darling Wendy.
Oh, Elizabeth,
I love you.
Thank you so much. We are peer members, so I totally dig everything that you're saying.
Yes. And I'm getting my feet fixed.
Oh, are you going to my doctor?
I'm not going to that doctor. I'm going to Dr. Drucker.
Okay.
Yes, but anyways, I totally understand oh my God, I love you so much.
Thank
you're
you.
So real.
Elizabeth, thank you so much. And,
thank you so much for taking my call.
Get back to work, counselor.
Bye, honey.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, let's say goodnight to Kendra, who's getting a divorce and needs advice on how to move on. She was married for 2 years. Line number 7. Kendra?
Yes.
The best way to move on is to let time take care of it. Occupy yourself and do some of the things that you love to do. And it doesn't necessarily mean fall in bed with the next man, although nothing like a new man to get over the old one.
And that's
Say
what I've
word.
been thinking.
Word.
That's really what I've been thinking. I need to get me some because then I can stop thinking about them.
Yes, well, Kendra, please use 5 forms of protection. Please don't get caught out there. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And it's the first day of the rest of your life. After being married for 2 years, the best way to get on with your life is to hot step it.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Kendra, take care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Shout out to Deborah on line number 3. Deborah, I'm sorry, I can't talk about black businessmen. Deb, gotta go. Yeah, there's my walking music. Everyone, I love you for listening today. Charlamagne the God, it's been nice having you here. We'll talk again tomorrow.
Yes.
All right, bye, everybody.
Peace party, people. See you later. I'm saying bye-bye.
Good night. Program complete.
We just really have to play it off for them. I mean, for real. We're still here. We still got to go it on. It's the bonus hour of the Wendy Williams Experience, starting in 10 minutes on 107.5 WBLS New York. This is what I know how to do, so I'm not playing.
I hear you.
Go hard or go home.
All right.
The ain't playing.
I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like this before.
The Wendy Williams Experience. Since you've been listening this far, we're going to throw in a little bonus hour. You ready?
How long is this bonus hour going to last? I'm getting addicted.
No, let me tell you. I love this extra hour.
Everything is organic here on the bonus hour.
Yeah, baby.
Hey, yo, check this out. Wendy, man.
Here it is.
It's the bonus hour on the Wendy Williams Experience.
107.5 WBLS, New York.
I just can't figure out, because there are a lot. Hi, everybody. Welcome. I just can't figure out who's wearing these clothes. Amaru Awa merchandise. That's Tupac's clothing line. Do the Lokes in the ALBC, do they wear that?
I thought Pac's clothing line was Machiavelli branded.
Well, so did I. But apparently it's called Amaru Awa Merchandising. Maybe that is the merchandising company that pays for the Machiavelli brand. Maybe Amara is the bigger entity. No, I'll be honest with you. My mind is totally at the Fountains of Wayne. I'm stopping there to get a little something for the backyard on my way home. I just can't figure out what to get. All that crap is so heavy. But they turn your house into a real, they got all that gaudy stuff. 2 people making love on the front lawn, cast in cement. All that freaky stuff that makes my parents say, oh, why do they have to be so tacky? A big fountain with the purple light bulb in it and the water that shoots up real high to the driving beat of a hip-hop song. Oh. Yeah, sure. You can get them rigged any way you want. I'm going to Fountains of Wayne on my way home. I'm going to get something big and gaudy for the front lawn. I live in a whole gaudy neighborhood. It's really amazing. Everybody's got like those fountains and, like all that gaudy crap that, like people don't really get that kind of stuff. My neighbors get the big Easter bunnies, the 12-foot ones blown up on the front lawn for Easter. The the bow and arrow Cupid for Valentine's, the big blow-up one. Everybody's got to have a revolving count at the Fountains of Wayne. Everybody's got, like, all that gaudy crap. And I love it. Like, first time the first season, once the snow cleared and I really got a chance to look, I was like, this is where I belong. Right here with this tacky, and I love it. I've got a lot of Indian neighborhoods, authentic with the red dot. So they have some sort of religious services every once in a while. Well, they're very organized in how they do things. They hire the big Greyhound buses. The buses pull up into the neighborhood, park at the house. You see everybody getting off, the men in their things and the women all, covered very fashionably, but from head to toe with the dot and stuff. And then they leave their decorations up year round, so they're all just a mess. A mess. But I love it because bon vivant. Doesn't that mean live and let live? Yep, it's the bon vivant. If that's not what it means, that's what it means now. Bon vivant. Que sera, sera. The bon vivant. Now, what does bon vivant mean? It sounds fly. It means something now. It means do you. Bon vivant. Put any kind of accent you want on it. Yeah, so anyway, Fountains of Wayne. Who buys that crap? My gaudy neighbors. And me. I love that crap. Never mind. Full-blown breast and everything on a mermaid at one of the neighbors' house. The full-blown breast, the fishtail, then there's the fountain part, and she's shooting up through the fountain and blowing the water out of her mouth, hair flung back, big long cement weave, and the big cement breast with full-blown nipple and everything. And, it's the kind of stuff that would make most people shudder. Terribly tacky and terribly gaudy, but you know me. Bon vivant. Anyway, so who wears these clothes? Have we decided that?
What's the name of it?
Amaru Awa. Well, they filed, there's some sort of lawsuit going on. I don't know. It's all too much for me to keep up with. Let's move on.
Sounds like another clothing line Negroes wear but can't pronounce our spell.
Yeah. Rocco, you've been outed by the New York Post, Rocco DeSpirito. And as long as they've talked about you, can I just say, it was no secret, Walter. I'm talking like Maud, and I was thinking of Walter. It was no secret, Rocco. How you doing? It says here in the New York Post, Rocco DeSpirito, he's the famed chef. He used to have his show, The Food Talk, on WOR. I used to be between him and Mark Jordan, catching the recipes and catching the flavor, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So Rocco was seen with Joey Cantone. That's Mario Cantone of Steam Pipe Alley.
How you doing?
Yeah, seen with Joey Cantone, inseparable as they flirted with the ladies at 7. Let's not play that off. That's it. Nope. And that's what it is. I used to work with Mario Cantone's boyfriend, and this is at the time that he was actually doing Steam Pipe Alley. Do you remember Steam Pipe Alley? He used to come on around this. It was the same sort of adult humor in a tongue-in-cheek way as the Pee-wee's Playhouse. Oh, yeah. No, well, I think Steam Pipe Alley was strictly a New York thing. That wasn't syndicated. Yeah. Down there, down south, with an F. Did you get Pee-wee's Playhouse?
Yes. I remember when Pee-wee masturbated and everything.
Oh. Yes. Shout out to Ed Lover. Ed, I know you're not off the radio, but perhaps your listeners will get to me the way they cheat on me and listen to you and vice versa. I can't make it on Saturday. I mean, I support you. I can't support the full-blown radio station like you know what I'm saying? In addition, Ed, on Saturdays I'm busy with my family. Mama! Yeah, exactly. I can't, Ed. Thank you, though. Ed is, they're having some sort of hip-hop summit.
Hip-hop Summit Action Network.
Yeah, and so the listeners told me about 45 minutes ago that Ed shouted out and said, I want Wendy Williams to be there. So I must shout out via the listeners back to you, Ed. I won't be able to attend. For Saturday afternoon, I will be... Oh, yeah. No. I was trying to think of what I'll be doing on Saturday, but whatever it'll be, it won't be coming into the city, Ed. Thank you, though. Michael Jackson has plans for a new album in 2007. Do people still care?
If he embraces his black culture and stops being block.
Well, is this the time to come back to being black after you've been proven guilty in everybody's mind of being with... I mean, do we really want that at this point?
I mean, if he embraces his black culture and makes the radio rounds, we'll embrace him. We still love R. Kelly. He urinated on a young lady.
Well, you're right. The boy does have a point. This is what I would do to Michael. He'd come here and make his radio rounds. We could interview. I'll ask him all the questions. When he leaves, the song would go out the door with him. And that would be that. And we would have the interview for prosperity. I couldn't back down on that. I have a son. Are you kidding me? And are you kidding me that Search is still a wigger at 40? Are you kidding me, Search? One of the rites of passage, I guess, of being white in America, especially you white people who try to play the black card, and take no offense to this. This is just me talking. Wouldn't be the first time I said something offensive if you're going to be all offended and get all emotional about it. Oh, my God, I hate her. Just calm down. A lot of the white people, a lot of you guys, play the whole, wigger thing, that whole yo. You play that until you become a man and you realize that this world was built for you. And you need to put that wigger thing where? Back there, and throw on your suit and rule the way this world has been set up for you to do.
Exactly. The hell with being a rapper. You're a white man. You can be president of the United States of America.
Why the hell is Search still so insecure about... maybe it's not insecurity. You left your black wife. I mean, Simone is gone, right? Are you with her? All right, it doesn't even matter. Search, you're like 40 years old. It's really corny that you're still pulling the wigger card. It is really corny. And it's even cornier that my channel, VH1, is putting you on before me. Yes, everybody, yes. Search has got the show on called The White Rapper Show. They've only done the pilot, and he's getting more chat about than all 6 of my 4 episodes of On Fire. I can't see. I'm blinded by hate at this point. Charlemagne, what is the show about? Why is Search 40 still trying to play the wigger card when he's supposed to be ruling the world someplace?
Well, what exactly happened was he was shooting a pilot for an episode of VH1's Ego Trip.
Oh.
And some dude challenged them to a rap battle, and they got into it, and Search told him, well, you need to learn more about your black culture.
Oh, my gosh. You gotta be kidding me, Search. Not cute.
So they're going to battle in front of 3,000 people at Manhattan Spirit Nightclub somewhere.
Spirit Nightclub was closed down with the E-Pill raid, wasn't it? I saw it in Puerto Rico. Or was that Vegas? Didn't Spirit close down? Maybe it opened back up. So is this a TV show? Ego Trips, the White Rapper Show. What is that? They're going to really battle in front of the point is, sit down.
Exactly. You're a white man. Run for president or something.
Something. Even black people at this point are looking at you like, why, dude?
And I hope that's an old picture, because he still has a flat top. We don't wear flat tops anymore, MC Search.
He's still got the 3 for the third base.
Oh, God. You get the gas face. Search.
Do you get Botox, Search? Why are you trying to pull your eyes together but nothing's happening? Now look. See that pose that he's doing with his forehead? Now look when I do it with my forehead. See, nothing happens? That's Botox. See? I could try to look at you like, what? Everybody, you can't see me, but just picture what your forehead looks like when you go, what? I'm going to crack your skull. Look, nothing happens. Why is he he's trying to give the screw face, but nothing is screwing? Do you get Botox? Oh, gosh, I just can't take it. I just can't take it. I gotta tell you something. These PPG models. no homo. But I'll give you the honest truth, okay? Because this is question marks modeling venture. While all the girls are nice, all right, just write down the names that I'm questioning, Charlamagne.
Hold on. I can't spell them, but I'm going to write it down.
Tamiko.
Yeah.
You better work.
I told you.
You wrote. No, you wrote down Kamiko. No, this is Tamiko. No, I like her. You question her? You do. She doesn't look good all the time. She doesn't look good down here in this blue bathing suit. She looks good on the horse.
That's a donkey.
Or donkey, whatever it is. Tamiko, Charlamagne's hating. Her name is Tamiko, not Kamiko.
Oh, I'll tell you another one. You said when it needs work.
Tracy. Is that Tracy?
I like Tracy. This one.
It's Kamiko. Okay, Kamiko, I like you. Dove needs work. You know what? The only reason why I was going to say she didn't need work is because I can tell she's a woman of a certain age, and I'm trying
But they say she's only like 22.
You better get the hell out of here.
Wow.
Her body looks great. She's just older in the face. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, she's just older in the face. But when she closes her eyes and looks away from the camera, like this is a stunning picture right here. We're talking about the PPG Stallions. I guess you can go to some websites and see some of these girls. They were all in Puerto Rico.
All the parties.
Yeah, allparties.com. You know, Dove doesn't need to pay attention to the camera. She needs to throw her head back and look away. And just take this from a woman who photographs like a man, girls. Look at Dove in the pink bathing suit. Right? She looks older.
She looks like an older lady tanning at the beach.
Yeah. With a great body, but an older woman tanning at the beach. Nobody wants to see that in a model. The Asian girl is cute. She can give it more, sell it more, give it. Well, I'm just saying. Let me see this Kai. Kai. Well, you know, she can give it more, like the Asian girl. You know what I'm saying? Give it. They're all cute girls, though. This is my first time actually seeing pictures of these girls. Do I sound like a lesbian? Like, one of the great things about being a woman is that we can judge other women. Yeah, without being gross.
Only thing I don't like about Kai's picture, they got her on a raft, and you know, with this whole immigration thing, like she just came over with it. I don't like that.
Okay. The girls are starting to get appearances. Are you kidding me? They go to parties and dance and all kind of other stuff.
Yeah, I dig a couple of the PPG models a lot, but you know, it's against company policies to bone them. So
exactly.
You know.
They're going to be, as a matter of fact, give me that piece of paper. I wrote it down at the Tremont Lounge in Newark, doing the damn thing on Friday. Models and bottles of Vassell, and the models, and hosted by Big Time on Friday. But not everybody photographs well.
That's true.
Oh God, I just don't even want to continue. The girls are cute though, but not. I think Kai is cute. She's got a lot of potential. Tamiko, that's the one you were hating on? I think that Tamiko is cute.
No, I thought you said something else. No.
Tamiko is cute. The Asian girl, once she loosens up, you can work with her. Dove is a bit old looking in the face. Yes, I do have to say. But Dove can pose in ways where you won't see that. And Tracy, she needs a little bit of help with her posing.
A dove can pick an older bird to be named after.
And Janelle, take no offense, Janelle, from one man to the other.
Janelle's sexy, though, in person.
I know. All of them are sexy in person. But tell me this doesn't look like a man.
I like that nipple shot, though, when she's coming out the water.
Okay.
Headlights on.
Okay. They're all sexy in person. It takes the right kind of camera to capture someone.
It looked like she's not old enough to drink, but Dove is.
Yeah, Dove is trying to turn out her lesbian lover. just joking, Dove. And shout out to all of you girls. Look, take no offense by my mess. You know me, and you know what I do. Ain't nothing you can say to me that hasn't been said before. You all are all beautiful girls.
PPG.
In the right light. No, I'm just kidding. I had to finish it off with a backwards comment so I wouldn't sound like a lesbian. How you doing? I'm not going to Westchester on Friday, so maybe I'll be in Newark with the girls and the bottles. I always did know where to find the booze and the broads. Oh my gosh. Line number 3. Jeez Louise. Hi. Hello? Hi, it's Wendy.
Hi, Wendy.
The computer says you're 38 years old and you want to talk about the footballer wives from New England making Desperate Housewives look like Sesame Street.
Yes.
How, darling, do you know so much?
Okay, no, it's not. It's a program. He kind of gave it to you wrong. It's a TV show that comes on BBC America, and it's called Footballers' Wives.
Oh.
Now, like I said, this show makes Desperate Housewives look like Sesame Street, Wendy.
I'll bet.
It has everything. It has killings. It has slayings. It has how you do it. It has everything. Wow. I don't know if you have access to...
I do have BBC America.
Oh, okay. It comes on Sunday night at 10 p.m.
Oh, gosh.
You have to check it out. Oh. You have to. I'm going to give you a little scenario of what happened in the last season.
Please do.
Okay. There's a lady called Tanya. Her husband used to be the captain of the team. He died under some strange circumstances after fathering a child with one of the mothers of one of the players on the team. Anyway, he died, and his wife, Tanya, decides that she's going to marry the owner of the team. This is maybe a month after her husband died. She marries the owner, and then she finds out that, incidentally, she tried to kill the owner a few months before, but that's another story. Anyway, she marries the owner, and she finds out that he has a heart problem. And he has X amount of months to live. So what she decides to do is ply him with alcohol, Viagra, and cocaine, and slay him to death, literally.
Wow.
So he winds up dying.
I am so distracted. Kwasi Mfume, how you doing? Oh, wow. I'm not saying another thing. There's an email blast going around by somebody named Alice McGurdy. Pull her back up. It's rude. Yeah.
Wow.
That sounds really amazing.
She goes to him and she tells him that she's pregnant too. Now, his wife is pregnant. She tells him that she's pregnant. And he's also happy, and she's also happy. And then she goes home, and it's in the newspapers now that she's pregnant.
This would be 10 p.m. on Sunday night. I got to check that out.
You have to check it out, Wendy.
Well, thanks.
It's hilarious.
All right. Thank you.
Okay.
Take care.
Love the show.
Love you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Don't worry, Mr. Sutton, who's calling on the VIP line. I'm not saying anything about the NAACP, the king of all NAACP. But I can shoot you the email, Mr. Sutton. Oh. No, it was Taryn.
This is Kwasi.
What'd I call him, Kwasi? Yeah. Kwasi. Kwasi. Mm-hmm. According to this email, I'm supposed to be calling him, how you doing? Oh, God. I'm going to put this under Hal Jackson's door. Slip that under his office door. Tyler Perry is a member of the New York City establishment. Welcome to the city, honey. All right. He just purchased a 1,600 square foot condo on East 55th. The apartment is on a high floor. Can I ask you something? You all, I noticed, I've been meaning to mention this to you. What buildings are the bootleg Twin Towers that are part of the city skyline now? When you're over on the Jersey side. Right around 70th Street. not quite midtown, but not quite uptown. They look exactly alike, and they're mirrored, and they're tall. They're not even as tall as this building. We're 41 floors up. They might be, I don't know. Like the skyline is there's a lot of construction going on in New York. And I just noticed these mirrored glass buildings that look like the bootleg shorter version of the World Trade Center. What are those buildings? Mike, Maurice is on line number 5. Hi, Maurice.
Hi, Wendy. How you doing?
Thank you for waiting, Maurice, and thank you. Every day's a struggle.
Yeah, but it all pays off.
Well, Maurice, I don't know. I mean, I do what I can.
Yeah, you're a hard-working woman. I look up to you, even though I'm a youth of a certain age.
Yes, you're a young man in your 20s.
Yeah, I wish my ex could learn from you. I had to get rid of her.
What happened, darling?
She don't work.
Oh,
she wasn't very professional enough.
I understand. You got to set your You got to set your standards when you're young.
Yeah, if I have high standards.
Yes, Maurice.
And one thing before I leave, can you just play crickets for me?
Oh, sure. That's for you, Mo.
No, that's for Mandisa.
Oh, do tell. You're so shady. Well, thank you, Maurice.
Well, keep up the good work.
Thank you.
And how you doing?
All right. I know, Charlamagne, every time you think somebody's heterosexual, they say, how you doing? But Charlamagne, you have to understand, how you doing isn't necessarily gay. It's just a friendly greeting by the show. And you have never once said how you doing.
That's okay.
All right. Well, I'll just go to Mike. Mike is on line number 1. Trust in a new relationship. How do you trust people? I got to tell you something, Mike.
Hey, how you doing?
Trust no one.
Oh, yeah?
Well, Mike, I just have to say, all right, you're 25 years old.
Mm-hmm.
What reason do you have not to trust people now? Because me, I'm bitter. I've seen a bit, and so, I trust no one.
I guess you just want to try and, look, things might be better.
Yes, stop being so virtuous.
Oh, it's my little Christian values.
Nope, people are scum.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
And doesn't mean to be bitter, doesn't mean not to trust to a point, but you have to have your point where there's only certain things that you have access to, whether it be, certain emotional doors in your life or certain drawers in your dresser or certain monies or whatever, you know what I mean? You got to trust until you can't trust anymore.
Oh, alrighty.
And you have to remember that you always save something for yourself and no one else. Something for yourself and no one else. Whether it's a thought, whether it's a dollar, whether it's I'm telling you, whether it's a secret, only trust yourself. You can only unconditionally and implicitly trust yourself.
Alrighty, gotcha.
I hate to be like that. You would have thought I was dragged up by a pack of wolves. I was raised by lovely parents, but I tell you, I've been burnt enough times in life where I am like to the wall with, no one's getting it all. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So I guess it's just a risk you got to take.
Yes, it is.
Write it out, see what happens.
And don't let distrust sour you from human contact.
I gotcha.
Because no man is an island. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
All right, son.
All right, thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Ugh. I love the kids. Dear Wendy. Oh, my gosh. Addison, I got your T-shirt, by the way. Lameek Addison. So, Lameek, I can't figure out whether this is a male or a female because it's one of them names. But I got this shirt that was sent to me today. It says, "It's not easy being black." I loved it. I'm going to wear this on first day of first grade. I'm going to wear this to kindergarten graduation. No, I'm just playing. I wouldn't do this to the boy. But this is a very cute T-shirt. I like the quality, and I like the quality of the letters, too. And no, I would not mind visiting your store. Thank you so much for thinking of me, Lameek. The store is called Pieces. It's on West 135th Street in Harlem. There's also a location in Brooklyn on Vanderbilt Avenue. Pieces. Shout out to Kevin Van Man. Kevin, is it possible that maybe you can give me a lift up there tomorrow or something? No place to park up in Harlem. You know, BLS started in Harlem. The Suttons, like, you know, in theory, own Harlem. So BLS jam van, you know, I can park on the sidewalk or wherever. Yeah, hell yeah. Stops in the middle of the block. they get out, get something to eat, leave the flashers on, and the van wide open. Respect. Nobody touches it. I love that. Special shout out to the whole Harlem. I got to tell you something. Angelina Jolie being an unbelievable lesbian lover. Does that come as a surprise to anybody? But look at the trade-off you have to get to be with an unbelievable person. The trade-off is you got to deal with all the weirdness. And Jenny Shimizu, it'll never happen where you get back together with her. Because you've got a big, big mouth. And now that Angelina, see, when you had her, she's a footloose and fancy-free single woman. Jenny, what you don't understand, perhaps, about the new Angelina, which I think is maybe the one thing that we have in common, is that because she's a mother, doesn't mean she's going to give up all the things that she loves, like perhaps lesbian relationships. It's just not going to be with big mouth broads like you. She's got dignity and PTA and first grade in the image of her kids in their eyes to think about. She's not going to be with some lesbian whore. She's going to have a discreet relationship. Be damn Brad, because Brad's like wearing an apron over there in the relationship. He's just, Jennifer, you must be getting a good laugh at this. An unbelievable lesbian lover, says her old flame, the one-time Calvin Klein model who's been dining out on her 1996 dalliance with Jolie, rehashes with an interview. It was her first. Wow. So, up until 1996, she was hetero. And although she's having a baby with Brad, I doubt it'll last. She loves women too much. It's like a drug, and she was hooked.
I like how they worded that, too. They said that the two lesbians were dining out, not eating out.
Yes. She has a body which just makes you gasp and shudder with lust. So slender, but the most incredible, perfect, curvy boobs. And her amazing skin is so soft to the touch, but it's her mouth that made me beg for more. Kissing me slowly and passionately with those full lips over every inch of my body. Back then, in 1996, she was doing the movie Foxfire, and just a tender 19-year-old married to Johnny Lee Miller. Jenny and Jolie haven't seen each other in 2 years. Yeah, because, you know, ultimately speaking, she cheated on her husband. You don't dwell. You know what I'm saying? You jump, you leave it, and doom. And she probably thought that she was safe doing it with you, Jenny, like you wouldn't fall in love and be all turned out, all talking about it and stuff. Angelina, I don't like you, but deny. Until you're ready to confess something. And by all means, leave this woman's name out of the confession. This is one of those big mouth jump off broads. No married, respectful married person needs a big ass mouth like this. Deny. Earl is on line number 7.
Yeah, hello?
How you doing, honey?
I'm doing great. Yourself?
I have to tell you, Earl, I am not that familiar with where a 43-year-old gay man who's black meets other gay guys. I mean, I could send you someplace cheesy, like, you know, to the Village and all like that.
No.
But one of my very close friends is one of your peers in terms of being black and being gay and being, you know, 40... I think maybe he's 42, 41, 43. Same difference. Anyway.
Are they very old-fashioned? Because
yes.
I don't want anybody who's
Poppy.
Just into a sex. That's, I mean,
he doesn't have loose morals. He would like to just meet somebody nice. He's been burnt in affairs of the heart, and he's still smarting over that.
Oh.
And so I don't want to introduce you to my friend, please, Earl.
Okay, yeah.
Because then that would mean that, you know, when I have a little dinner party at the house, Earl, you'd be coming over. No.
I mean, that sounds all right. I'd be willing to do something like that.
No, but
I'm not looking to be nobody's counselor neither.
No.
I've done that.
No, I wasn't trying to hook you up with my friend. I was saying I really don't know where a black gay man meets other gay men. Online is so cliche. I got to be honest with you. One of my dear friends loves to date online. She just got stood up over the weekend.
Oh, see, I can't do that. I've tried that online dating.
Yeah.
It doesn't work for me neither, and I've tried that for years.
I mean, I don't know what to say.
It's so hard to find somebody decent who's looking to at least date and get to know somebody.
Go to a Tyler Perry play.
Well, laugh now. The theater certainly is a wonderful place to meet like-minded people who happen to be gay. The theater.
Where is the theater?
Well, the Beacon Theater, honey.
Oh, the Beacon Theater. Oh.
Yeah, yes, that's not the real theater. That's,
Okay.
That's the Beacon. We love it there, though.
Yeah, and I also want to give advice to somebody called last week about getting liposuction.
Okay.
Tell that person, don't even think about it. Try to go to the gym and change his diet. I had a friend who died years ago doing that same thing, and he was in the gym. He wasn't that big. Remember that Chinese woman who was watching those...
Yes!
Well, one of the guys that she did it to...
You kidding
was a
me?
friend of mine, yes.
Well...
And tell that person to try to do it the right way.
Okay.
This instant liposuction business...
Earl, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Very, very quickly. I mean, 30 seconds or less. I heard you said that the instant liposuction is not a quick fix. Mm-hmm. Earl, Mimi's on line number 5, and she's your age too. She's 43. Now, actually, she's calling to ask me, but I figure why not go to the expert? I see on the computer, Mimi, you can hang up the phone. Earl is going to give you your answer over the radio, darling. That's line number 5. Earl, Mimi's question is that she's interested in the third input, but she's scared. How can she make things easier? So, Earl, what do you say? Line number 7.
Wait, I didn't hear the question.
Oh, okay. Goose was busy. I'm getting rid of Mimi. What's the best way to get used to the third input? Mimi is 43 and she's scared. She wants to try something new.
Oh, well, take your time.
Yeah.
Take your time and really think it through,
Well, it's got to start with your lover being very patient.
Yes, and very understanding.
Don't you find that it would help better if she got in the shower and just let the soap wash over her area?
Yes.
Yes.
And
having a little drinky drink doesn't hurt either, right?
Yes, get real relaxed.
Yes.
And really set the mood. Make it more like, if this is going to be your first experience, make it romantic. Make it to the point where you're going to really remember it.
She'll remember it the next day when her behind is bleeding and she's laying there in pain.
Wendy, you're crazy.
Thank you, Earl, darling. Mimi, good luck. And everyone, keep it here. We wind up the bonus hour of the Wendy Williams Experience next.
107.5 WBLS has got your black card.
Look for the WBLS street team in your neighborhood to get your official black card.
Good for WBLS goodies, tickets, and other discounts.
This week, if we catch you with your black card, you can pick up tickets to the International Auto Show at the Jacob Javits Convention Center, 11th and 12th between 34th and 39th Streets. Visit the Dream Photo Exhibit and take your photo with the new Lamborghini.
In the commute with 107.5 WBLS.
Happening, y'all. It's your boy Twister, repping in the house the day after October 4th, you dig? The Mobsters top of 06, and I'm right here letting you know that you listening to the bonus hour right here on 107.5 WBLS. Nothing less.
Against the wall. All right, this hour of the show is brought to you by Dodge. LA Weight Loss, 1-800-448-TRIM. The LA Weight Loss lifestyle has really just taken me where I need to be concerning my weight. I'm very comfortable. And you can be also. LA Weight Loss is affordable. It's conveniently located. Comes with a one-on-one weight loss counselor. If you're part of this program, you will get a one-on-one weight loss counselor. It's not like you have to, purchase something extra to get the counseling. You get that. They walk you through the process. They answer basic questions. They answer the tough questions. Like, oh my gosh, you might say to your counselor, I'm on my way to losing my 75 pounds. I've lost 50 of it, and already I can see how my friends are hating and my man thinks I'm cheating. How do I deal with this? This is all new to me. The counselors are so compassionate, it's unbelievable. The food, real food for real people. Find out what millions of people know. Call LA Weight Loss, 1-800-448-TRIM. WBLS, proud sponsor of TV 411. Improve your reading and writing and math skills by watching TV 411. Fridays at 12:30 p.m. on Channel 13. Also, don't forget about the people poll question. Yesterday's question was, should parents lock their bedroom door during sex? That was based on a conversation we were having on the show days ago. 95% of people said yes, 5% of people said no. Today's question, and we'll go to and give you the results tomorrow. Do you agree with the authorities' handling of the Duke University rape case? We talked about that earlier. Haven't had time to talk about it this hour. Then again, oh my gosh. Oh, sorry. Oh, gosh.
Better the top than the bottom, Aunt Wendy.
Sorry. Thank you. Dear Wendy, I've been with my man for 3.5 years. We're engaged to be married. Here's my question. I recently met someone else. I feel very tempted to get involved with him. I love my man very much, but this other guy is very cute, and there is quite a bit of sexual attraction. What should I do? Is this normal? Yes. And, I mean, it would seem to me that if you're only interested in this other guy, oh, yes, thank you, Tim. It's the Time Warner Center?
Yeah.
Goose was right.
Goose was right.
The new Twin Towers of the Time Warner Center.
Yeah, Goose wins the duck.
Yeah.
There's the daytime picture.
They're absolutely beautiful.
Yeah. That's what you see from Jersey at night.
Yeah.
And it looks like baby towers.
Yeah, they really do.
Good call, Goose.
Quack, quack. What should you do? Well, you've been with him for 3 years and you're engaged to be married. Some would say that the time to cheat is before you actually walk down the aisle and cheat. However, why would you complicate your situation? Besides, you don't... Don't do it. Don't do it. I don't know enough about you and your ability to be slick. And I don't know this guy and perhaps his ability to cover you. You might be one of these girls who falls in love with him. I don't know how old you are. You know, if you've been with your man for 3.5 years and you're 24 years old and you're attracted to the next man, that could be dangerous. Because at 24, she might not have, been with that many people, and it's early and you're starting to cheat already. And no. And yes, it's normal, but no, you're going to resist this urge for another 7 years. You're going to resist this urge. What should you do? Put that urge where? Back there.
Put that where? Back there.
So 15 million people missed the test. I being one of them. That's okay. I prepared in advance by sending a note, and I think they make you pay a couple of dollars or something like that if you're going to file late. Get that extension until like August or good. Oh, I hate that. It's all the gathering of all the papers. I just can't take it. You think you're so organized. You organize stuff. You throw it in the proverbial shoebox. You save all your, receipts from your credit card. And, you're all organized, And then you got to schlep all that stuff. And then they're still asking for, what? Just make magic happen and don't get me sued. Make something happen, damn you. Martin Luther King's Capitol portrait is being enlarged. I'm looking at you, Charlamagne, because that's down south in Atlanta. Charlamagne, I hate the looks that you give sometimes behind the scenes. Like you want to say something, but you don't say anything, and you don't laugh at the right time, and you don't laugh at the right time, and you act sometimes like you're better than us here on the show, like you're judging us. What's Goose talking about?
I have no idea.
So, The picture has been enlarged by 50%. Twice the size of the old one. You know, originally the MLK portrait was dedicated in 1974 by Jimmy Carter. And the Klan was right outside chanting. It's unbelievable. Isn't that unbelievable? 74. The man is getting a portrait dedicated inside the governor's mansion. And Jimmy Carter is dedicating it, and the Klan is outside chanting in 1974. Yeah. The old painting depicted Dr. King sitting at the foot of a very shadowy, but nevertheless there, Lincoln Memorial. Well, the old portrait is going to tour through the Georgia Public Schools, and the new one is bigger and better than ever, and that's that. That's nice. They still don't give the dimensions. I don't know how big it is. But I know the old one used to sit dwarfed next to other portraits. It's going to hang in the governor's office, right outside the governor's office. The new one is a very, pensive MLK standing before a stormy backdrop.
That's better than the memorials that they got in Memphis.
Well, oh, yes. Did you come to...
No, I heard about it.
Oh, yeah. They got the line-up bullet shot.
Oh, come on.
As part of the tour, yes, in Memphis. We're on the radio in Memphis, Power 99 nonstop hip-hop. Boy. And so I went there. We were there about a month ago. And much to my chagrin, they've got a very, very clean park commemorating, like, the founder of the KKK, where people are still free to go and do what they want. And of course, the MLK Park is, well, yes, much like MLK Boulevard in every city. Broken bottles, cracked vials, broken park benches, and hobos. And then they have, to commemorate Dr. King, a tour that you can take of the hotel, and you can go into the suite where he was shot, on the balcony.
Wow.
But then right across the street, to throw salt in the wound, you could also tour the room of the killer and stand there and line up the shot.
Wow.
Is that pathetic or what?
Wow.
I mean, being there, and I got to tell you, Charlamagne, being in Memphis was more down south than being in Columbia, South Carolina.
I agree. Sounds like black people celebrate his death there. No, we celebrate his life. They celebrate his death.
And there is more, I felt like saying, come on, y'all. We's up in the north. We's fight back against the white man. Y'all don't have to take this no more.
And they say, Wendy, you hush with all that noise, yeah. Wendy. You don't talk like that, Wendy. Master gonna hear you, Wendy. You gonna get us all in trouble.
I mean, I really, I felt when I was in Memphis, but people are happy. They know no better. I guess I don't know. Don't they watch TV? Then again, with all that buffoonery on TV, I mean, I don't know. I don't get it. I just figure it's a matter of time before we may get thrown off there. I was teaching them too much about how to rise up, fight Whitey, and be free and competitive. Shout out to the white people. I love you. But really, hey, we're off the air in New Orleans. Well, yeah, it turns out that my radio station there, while they still play hip-hop and R&B, the whole mission of the radio station is nothing but Katrina. And they tried, unbeknownst to me, like they were getting the show, but, cutting it up, so I'd be doing toe talk. And then in between the toe talk, there'd be a bulletin about, the latest Katrina disaster. New Orleans is still bad, man. So I didn't take offense to it. I was like, oh, do what you all got to do, But yeah, so go off in New Orleans, just a matter of time. As soon as Memphis, All right, you all. Look, jokes. I love you for listening today. And please stay here for my friend Vaughn Harper. He's up next with Quiet Storm on 107.5 WBLS. God willing, we'll talk tomorrow. Bye. Thanks, Charlamagne.
The Wendy Williams broadcast day has completed.
Aw, man!
And WBLS music starts next.